with this like embed preview looking all weird? Is it like even the right link? It is. It doesn't show like a little preview for my channel. I don't know why that is. Anyway, okay, it's live now. Accidentally went live on the wrong site. Lol. Okay. Okay, I'm live in the right place. Alright, let's do it. Let's play some Raincoat. I don't know about Viper TV. Yo, Newt! How are you going? How are things? I see you saw the thing I said. I saw that as a community post. I was like, oh, I remember you mentioning something about wanting to do editing for people. So I figured I'd just send it your way just in case you were interested. But I'm glad to hear you're going well. Let's go. What have you been up to? What's new with you, Newt? Isn't that just like done stuff about Vipers? Yeah. Yeah, just figuring in case you were interested in like looking at people you haven't watched yet.
Why can't it ever be a gentle landing?
I will say, would recommend Dark Viper AU. It's pretty fun streamer. Slash YouTuber.
This is called the Mystery Labyrinth.
He also has like a over 1 million sub main YouTube channel, so it's like opportunities, you know.
So, this place is a physical manifestation of mysteries from the case?
Okay, my game is starting to look pretty good. Let's go, let's go. How's the game been going?
Tell? Oh, well,
Lurk muting the tab? I didn't know it was that annoying.
It's...
Thank you for the lurk, chick. Appreciate it. I hope you're well.
Due to the power of death. Her, right?
Her.
Huh?
Snapped you, by the way. You snapped me. What did you snap? Hold on a minute. Okay, wait, oops. Socials, Snapchat. What did agree to? Some agreement just popped up on the screen. I immediately pressed accept. I don't know what I accepted. Oh my god, Chicken's doing research for the daily dog. Dude, Chicken Widow sends me, like, a ton of donkey pictures. And she's sending me, like, her research. Look at this, she's scrolling through her donkey picture stash. Oh my god. She's stocked up, dude. Also, I should actually send my... I should send a snap. Sending snaps. Also, you're a big gamer. What's good? Detective. Game with... Oh, pro tags. I'll just do hot... Detective game. Okay, boom. Send. Boom, boom, boom. Keeping my streaks alive.
So you
Hello there,
really could see
Octavia.
me this whole time.
She says hi. How are you, big gamer?
He could?
It's due to my spiritual affinity.
We're gonna use AI
Ever since
mechanic,
I
and
was
once that's
young,
done, I can do
I've been
power and
able to
time.
see
Oh, sweet.
otherworldly
Okay, that's cool.
things. My forte was
My
gained through
forte.
training that innate talent. Though, I wasn't able to see her clearly like this before.
I appreciate the S. We're in the
Tell
Knights
you were
and
talking to some haze
Expertas.
following
Good
you
luck.
around. But that was it. Until one day, I used my spectral projection.
Really getting
of
some
the
friends to do
agency.
for it. Are you getting your friends to do like
Saw
voice
that
acting for the
death
game?
got clear as crystal. After that, I did some research. I discovered that
Yeah,
the
that's hell yeah, that
WDO
sounds pretty fun.
book vault held something called the Book of Death,
Book of Death.
and also that someone had taken it.
Imagine putting some of my own in there. 100%.
Did
Sounds like it'll be
take
fun.
it before I lost my memories?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Since you're a rookie, I doubt you'd have access to the book vault.
The book vault.
Only a handful of people have WDO.
Dude, I
clearance
accidentally
for that.
started this stream on the wrong platform. I started streaming, and I was looking at my Twitch chat, and I was like, why has Stream Elements not notified me that I've gone live yet? What's going on here? My OBS says I'm live. What's the deal? Turns out I actually started streaming a kick by mistake.
Just a handful?
I had the wrong
Anyway,
profile selected.
You've been using this ability to solve the other cases.
I was
until
streaming on
now,
there
haven't you?
yesterday. Dude, I was trying to do a chill stream on Kick yesterday, right? I was just trying to do like a
So,
low-key
This is
vibe
also
stream.
related to the
No
mysterious
pressure, right?
deaths
Just
of all
like,
those
just hanging
culprits.
out. And I'm getting raided with like a party of 20 or something. So I was like, oh Jesus Christ, I have to be on again. Oh no.
My guess is
My chill
fearing
vibes.
a labyrinth.
My poor
The
chill vibes,
materialization
dude.
of a mystery. Cause if that's the case,
I might try to do
you've
another
killed a
sneaky one
lot
there
of
today
people
again.
with your own hands, Yuma.
I have some like other games that I want to play. And I figure I'll split up the content by which game I'm playing. So I have some like visual novels that I'm playing, which aren't very, you know, action-packed or anything like that. I'm playing through Little Busters, which is a 2007 key visual novel.
Hey!
I'm streaming that on Kick. And I'll stream some other stuff as well. Once I eventually play Tears of the Kingdom, I'll play it on there. I'm also gonna try to set it up so that I can dual stream on Kick
So
and
you're
YouTube.
determined to do
Because
this, huh?
the way the agreement works on Twitch is that you're allowed to multi-stream if you stream on Twitch only to TikTok and like Instagram, and that's it. Which is
Sorry,
like
but
not the greatest.
I
Not
don't think
I
I
like I
have that
can't
kind of
stream to
conviction myself.
TikTok yet, and I haven't set up anything to do with Instagram. But I'll look into that. But outside of that, with
So,
Kick, if I stream on Kick, I can multi-stream to
think I'll
YouTube
take
as
a
well.
nap
So I might
here
try. I've been
while
trying to
you
set that up,
go
but you need to wait like
rest your
24
life.
hours to have your YouTube Live application go through or whatever.
You can sleep if
Fucking
you
hate
like,
Mahjong, you're
but
cute.
you won't be able to get
How's
out.
Mahjong going?
Is that so?
Dude, look, it's your favorite guy. It's Twilight.
If you're not with Master
Actually, I don't know if he's your
and
favorite guy or
anything
not.
besides
He's your
the
favorite
labyrinth, this place will collapse
sounding
around
guy.
you.
I know that.
Well, if you don't have any regrets in the real world, you're free to die here.
Regrets.
So how's Mahjong going?
I don't have any of those, but there are still some
Is he
things
streak?
that
Oh,
have to
no.
be finished. Especially after you
I hope you're on a
expose the
winning streak
mystery of
soon.
this case.
Dude, I accidentally bit my
What do you mean
lip
by that?
like yesterday when I was eating like, toast or something.
I'll be perfectly clear. I'm just going to tag along. I'll leave the heavy lifting to you.
I don't care what you do, just don't get in our way. Well, Master, let's do the usual.
What kind of toast? Just regular, like, rye bread.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, it was fake. I like rye
Are
bread,
you ready
but I
to
got a
give your
cheap,
life
like,
for the truth?
light rye bread.
I am.
Toasted it, you know. And now we are out of toast. I bought it originally so that Malika could have something to snack on. Let's get on the Switch, bro. Dude, I don't know, man. You know this is a Switch exclusive as well, right? Isn't that crazy? We're also gonna create corn of these two. I've never heard anyone say create corn, that's hilarious. I have not looked, but I'm sure that's out there. The internet is pretty fast with that kind of stuff.
Is that sword?
This
for
music is
cutting
good.
through
Dude, this
mysteries?
BGM track, I really, really
This
like.
must be pretty dangerous.
This series is about a magician. No, we're it's complicated. We're a detective. The girl on my left is a death god that only I can see usually. But right now we're in a
Something like a clue for the case.
like weird extra-dimensional space called a Mystery Labyrinth, and we've investigated a crime scene, and we're gonna use this Mystery Labyrinth to solve the case. And this is meant to be like a visual representation for like our process of solving it or something like that. That's kind of my interpretation of what's going on right now.
Looks like you're ready to go.
And we're also we bring a new character with us each time, and they lose their memories that are specific to this plane of existence once we finish. So they don't remember anything that's happened.
Could you be more of a doubter? Whatever. I'm gonna
Whatever.
ignore you. So let's go and unravel this mystery labyrinth.
Okay, chapter 4 so far has been
Down this culprit
not the most
who
interesting.
plays on the truth.
But whatever, this game has been like kind
We
of
have to walk
not that great.
this.
Come
This is made by the
on,
same
let's
team that
get
made
me out of
Danganronpa.
here.
And Danganronpa has a lot of flaws. A very flawed series,
Thought you were
in
gonna
my
ignore
opinion.
him.
But I do like it, it has a lot of charm. This still has some charm. It had one really good case. Chapter 2 was, oh, beautiful. That was like a That was like a 9 out of 10 case. It was so good. Every other case has been mediocre or straight up
Do
bad,
you remember anything about the case?
which is not good. This is being held up by one case.
You mean Dr. Huesca's murder?
12 cases with beard is nice. Well, she doesn't have this form when she's in the real world. In the real world, she's a ghost that only we can see. She's like a little blob.
Lost their memories.
That's pretty rare.
But also, by the way,
Elizabeth's
I'm doing streams on kick.com again. !kick if you want to link the channel. I'm doing extra stuff there if you want to see more content.
That's why no one
If you're ever looking for more stream stuff, I am doing stuff on there. We are trying to hit affiliate on kick.com. It's kind of nostalgic. I remember a few years ago when I was doing that on Twitch. We're trying to do that again. We are 5 followers away. We need 5 more followers.
But Vivia is the only one who came into the
I'll
mystery
probably,
lab.
if work is really chill today, I'm going to be also be streaming there later today.
The most recent ability.
It's kick.com. KIK is like a different app.
Coalescence
Confusing name.
is your power
Does
shield.
Kick have a versatile and mobile friendly app? It does, yeah. It's got one on iOS and on Android.
You would have been better off with Fubuki.
What are you gonna stream on Kick? I'm gonna probably stream more Little Busters.
This case.
It doesn't matter anyway. No one can use their forte here.
Which is really fun so far. Little Busters is like 50 times more interesting than this visual novel. And it's like a slice of life, like character visual novel. But that's it makes me think, dude, when you play like 2 different games back to back that are like similar genres, because like this is a visual novel, although you have like a bit of extra gameplay. And Little Busters is a visual novel. Little Busters has like infinitely better writing for the characters. It's like, it's so much, it's crazy actually. To, like compare the two. Like this is like, okay, it's like solving cases, so maybe the characters don't matter that much, but this feels like it's written like a fanfic, but Little Busters feels like it's like a proper, feels like a game with like a writing stuff behind it. If that makes sense. Maybe that's like a mean way of like characterizing this, but that's how I feel playing it. Like these characters are all kind of like, they're like one-note interesting sort of characters, but they're forgettable. But the Little Busters cast so far feel like humans. I don't even mean to the bad
Would
things.
only require your wits. But it looks like it's going to take.
Yeah, I was trying to watch you
more
a Kick,
than
but the
that,
stream
you
wouldn't
know.
load. Oh, wasn't it not loading?
Well, he doesn't have
What were you
a
trying to watch
lot of
on?
So he doesn't have a choice.
Also, yo, Jay. Also, yo, Yuto, wash your goddamn hands, you 3,000-year-old brainy boomer. How am I 3,000? I look great for 3,000, though, you gotta admit it.
Why
You gotta
did
admit
a
it.
problem appear?
Dude, somebody on Twitter
Not only was there no problem,
posted a
no
tweet
choice appeared
that said
either.
something like, do bronies shower? I had to pop in there immediately and be like, yo,
Maybe you don't
I do
know
shower
which
twice a day,
way to
just having you
start
know.
to solve this case.
Yeah.
Other people
There's
saw
so
that
many
tweet and were like, I was like, oh
unknowns.
no.
I'm honestly feeling lost right now.
I don't know about that one. What do you mean?
Come on.
Dude, if I looked like, I would have to look like a mummy.
To
be like- to look like I'm 3,000 or something.
Let's decide that for now. What's the first mystery of this case?
You are a mummy?
First mystery is
Wrigley, what the hell,
the
man?
fact that Dr. West
What
was
the hell,
murdered in a
dude?
completely locked room with no way
How have you been,
in
Yuto?
or
What have you been up
out.
to? Also, Jay, what have you been up to?
The
What have you guys been
doctor
doing?
was located deep in the critical lab, behind layers of security.
But yeah, big gamer. For anybody who's wondering, Kick.com does have a
We were the first to discover the
an
body.
app on both Android and
Time we were
iOS.
controlling the robot, Amapel.
My username on there is the Baronet as well. If you want to
Because of
check
that,
the
we
stream
were
out,
thought to be the culprits.
exclamation mark,
But we
Kick will get you a
obviously
link.
aren't.
Watch my body as well. I have as much as Baronet, it's still efficiently enough. I do like pretty quick,
That's what I
I do
don't
pretty
know.
quick showers, because I take 2 a day.
But the culprit is definitely the hitman, right?
I have a screwdriver now, but no will!
I think
Oh
so,
no.
But I'm not absolutely sure.
You should just do it while watching the stream, you know? Just
Besides,
keep the
even
stream
if
on in
the
the
hitman
background.
didn't,
I'll keep you company
There's
for
the
you.
question of who hired him.
Somebody took mine? Let me get my toilet paper so I can wrap you in
There's
it.
no doubt
Dude, did
that
somebody
Hitman
take your toilet
stabbed
paper?
Chief
How does that work?
That's the only thing I'm
YoToGay
absolutely
2003 041, what's good? How did someone take your name? Wait, what? Wait, what? You mean Masako
Kanai
Yuto?
Ward's garbage.
I know, right? Wait, that's so rude,
What are you
though.
doing here?
Yomi, hell's
You should fight them, Yuto.
So the director of the Peacekeepers.
Yo, Jay!
3,000-year-old Brony Boomer is wild.
What the fuck? Don't call me that. I hate that. Why am I 3,000-year-old Brody Boomer? What the
It's a
fuck?
monster created from the labyrinth.
Thanks
Right.
for the 18 months. I'm pretty sure that's 1.5 years. I think you get a new badge, Jay. I think you just unlocked the 1.5 year.
Disturbing the peace of
Not even a streamer, just a goddamn person who watches. What? That's actually so rude. I can't believe that.
Doesn't seem like an easy opponent.
Dude, look at this guy's whip, man. He's got a dangly little sword. That's not a euphemism.
You killed Dr. Weska, didn't you? Turn yourselves
Even
in
streaming
so I
kick
can
yet? Are you
torture
planning
you
to?
to death.
Maybe. You go for it. I will watch you if you stream on Kick. Stuff my friends do. Yeah, I've been on there. Why do people stream on Kick now? It's just an alternate account, basically. I just have different games that I stream on Kick. But I figure, like, a big bonus? Here's my personal thing that I'm interested in. Twitch is super restrictive with multi-streaming. But with Kick is, like, totally fine if you multi-stream to more than one platform. So I like that. That feels pretty good.
You disarmed the security system to the doctor's lab.
Right, yeah.
And
That's
then
fine.
murdered him.
Hold on, what solution can we have? Toxic gas properties. We have 30 minutes. Okay. The shoe print on Amapal's head. What? N64 controller badge. What I thought it was the T. You've got the first controller badge, I think. Controller badges are once every 6 months. The T badges go up to 1 year every few months, and every month or something at the start. Actually, I'm gonna kick maybe this week. I don't know. You gotta hit me up with what your Kick username is, by the way. I'll give you a follow, Yuto. I have to find someone to VC. Find someone to VC with while I do it so I can complain the whole time. I feel like you. I feel that. Just add a VT. Nice, let's go. Okay, I don't know which one of these keys I'm gonna use.
Inside. Until you actually enter the lab, the security system for the critical lab stayed active.
That is true, I'm pretty sure.
It's impossible to bypass the system while it's active. In other
That's probably
words,
true. Maybe?
no one can enter the doctor's lab. There couldn't be an intruder.
Oh wait, hold on. Feature solution keys. This one. But there clearly was, because there's a footprint on the head of the robot.
When the body was first discovered, Amapal was about to enter the doctor's lab. But something bumped into it.
Masako
and knocked it
Yuto
over.
VT. Alright, let me get your
There
name.
was a mark on Amapal's head, like someone kicked it.
Kick.com,
Mark
baby!
wasn't there when we borrowed it. It's proof that someone else was in the lab.
I'm gonna hit you up with one of those classic follow for
You call
follows.
that evidence? Is bullshit the only thing that comes out of that mouth?
404, the page you're looking for wasn't found. Wait, what?
Don't make me laugh.
Wait, what did you link me?
Shit. There was an intruder? That's impossible.
Okay, I'm gonna repel one of these things.
And in fact,
Asterisk.
you proved that yourself.
Did I? Okay, I think I'm repelling that last one. Here? It's just asterisk Yuto, I can't see it. Let me refresh. 404! Did you spell it correctly?
Don't make me laugh.
Ow! I got hit by the thing!
There was an intruder?
I DM'd
That's
you.
impossible.
Alright.
And in fact,
You
proved that yourself.
Okay, repel. Give it up.
My claim doesn't hold up.
Oh, that's right! Oh, no. Right, because I put underscores. I'm your first follower! Yay! Alright, let's go.
Wasn't an intruder.
I'm on the Yuto train. Alright, you better follow me
Still
back,
don't
bitch.
understand? Don't make me laugh.
Mwah. I'll be sure to tune into your first stream.
If there was another intruder.
Okay, hold on. Lab map. Hidden behind it. Wait, it was found by. Okay, we've got the lab map. Sure. This device exists to prevent leakage from the toxic gas chamber. The lid is barred, but has a hinge to make it easy to open and close. I don't know which one of these is going to be relevant. But thank you, lots of love, you two. You're the best. We are 4 followers away from affiliate. We're almost there.
By the time you arrived at the scene, there was no one else, right?
Woo!
There's no place
No one
to
else.
hide in the critical lab.
There's no place to hide? No, there is this place to hide.
There's no way.
Wait, did that not work? Did I get hit at the same time I slashed it?
Or are you saying they slipped away and you missed it?
That's right.
I gotta hit the there's no place to hide when it's dark outside.
And where did they go? By the time you arrived at the
Dude, I like
scene,
this guy's design this time.
there was no one else, right? There's no place to hide in the critical lab.
There is though. Right here. This is the one I missed hitting just a moment ago. Doo-doo-doo.
There's a hiding
I was streaming
spot.
Twitch if the
It's
player didn't
inside
suck.
the airlock's
Wait, where do you
decontamination
stream,
device.
Jay? Do you stream on YouTube?
The fence cover can be easily removed.
Oh wait,
There's
what do you
just
stream
enough
on him?
space for someone
I
to
thought you
get
did stream on
inside.
Twitch.
If they hid inside the decontamination device, we wouldn't have seen them when we arrived at the scene.
So what? You've got it all wrong.
Yeah. Interesting. How have the YouTube streams been?
Your existence is all wrong. Have fun chasing that fake truth you found.
Yeah, my big problem with YouTube player is awesome, but I hate that like your stream page isn't like a static page. It's always like a unique link for every single stream that happens. It's very wacky, very goofy. Strange setup.
We managed to defeat him this time, but it's not over yet.
He sure is persistent, huh?
Huh.
Anyway, there's no doubt
Anyway.
someone else was inside the doctor's lab. So let's unravel each mystery one at a time.
Dude, his cape looks like a interesting Terraria item. I'm thinking. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I just had that on my mind. Good. Stream some Ace Attorney attempts. I haven't streamed since my 219 though. Let's go. What are you aiming for in Ace Attorney? I know that you said you were gonna do Dual Destinies.
Come on.
I think, right?
Why does it have to be so sudden?
Okay, now that we've wedged our way into this mystery, we just gotta head through the labyrinth and reach the truth!
Also, I figured out how to buy it on Android pretty easily. I was looking for the Great Ace Attorney stuff, and I can get that on Android and the other stuff as well. Really, I'd press 8 when I'm doing it.
Right here.
But no, what is it? I think, was it the Great Ace Attorney? Great Ace Attorney is purchasable on the
Just
App
now
Store,
getting to the point.
but it gives me the error that I have like the wrong Android version.
Hey, don't sigh!
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't buy it on my normal phone. I think.
Sorry.
I don't know if I have like a backup phone.
Anyway, let's head
Maybe I
inside.
can like pull that out again and try put it on my backup phone. I don't actually know. I'm gonna give it a try.
There was an intruder for sure! We know someone bumped into Amapao.
The culprit probably hit Amapel on their way out. After that, they must have
Hey,
intended
yo,
to leave the
Korea.
lab. They couldn't because we were in the front
President
chamber.
just bugged on Android 10 or higher. Yeah, that's so
They
weird.
hid inside the decontamination device to avoid us.
I do have a you know what's funny? I have a
If you checked
So
inside
my
the
business email
decontamination device on
is the
way to
Baronade,
scene,
right? The Baronade, and I won't say the rest of my
you
email,
would
but
have caught the culprit.
well, actually, no, my
there.
business email is thebaronade@gmail.com.
Yeah, but it was an
And I have a
emergency
separate
we had
email
no idea
for a
we were
Google
in there.
account, for a Japanese account, so that I can buy Japanese things if I want to like turn on a VPN and then like
It's
go to the
not
Japanese
serious,
app store for some reason.
but
And I
it
named
is
my
true.
Japanese email zabarinedo at
Why
gmail.com.
Amapel was knocked over at that time. I would have realized the culprit was in there. We could have
So
made an
stupid, but it
ambush
works.
to search for them.
All
Except
entering apps
the
work best in
culprit
Android 5s and 9 according to
Chief
Capcom.
wouldn't have gotten
That seems weird that that's the case.
Master, wallowing in regret is even lamer. If you have time for that, you have time to keep going.
Yeah, I think I have an old phone lying around somewhere. Like a budget phone. So I might try and install like an old version of Android on that or something. Just install latest version of Android 9 and then try logging with the Japanese account and see what happens. Or maybe setting up an emulator would be less work.
Really? Another fork in the path.
But then again, I don't have a VPN on my computer. I don't know, this is annoying. How did the culprit enter the
Seems
lab?
like we're finally at the central question.
Never entered in the
This
first
step
place.
is solving how the culprit committed an impossible murder.
Okay, hold on. Didn't they say that
I'll leave
the
rest to
security system was
you. I'm going to read a
on
book
for like
or something.
90 days? That means they couldn't have come in the last 9
You can
days.
bring your own stuff into the Mystery Labyrinth?
And if I hit affiliate, I'm gonna see if I can ask Kick to give my name back! 100%. Okay, what if I do never enter in the first place? Entering mode to do my runs is the easiest setup. What do you use, like BlueStacks or something? I forget what it's called. But also, I believe in you, Yuto. I had a food, it might be coma time. Yeah, a little rest key.
But you said there's no doubt the culprit was
Where the
there.
hell are we?
Perhaps the intruder is not the culprit after all.
There's also LD player. Okay, I'll have to
Some
investigate
say
it.
that the doctor committed suicide. If the doctor committed suicide, then the culprit wasn't the intruder, but the doctor himself.
But if the doctor did it, there would be no intruder.
Okay, is this a dead end? Is that what this
The
means?
doctor was already in the lab.
Oh, no, this continues. What? Don't use other player 9 or Bluetooth 5, the games are working with versions. Interesting, okay.
Guess you were wrong, Yuma. Well, our
What?
people only.
Master,
Okay.
how do we get out? Use logic to show how this route is the wrong one.
All right, I'll try.
Use logic to get out of here? That wins. There are 3 seconds in the back, one of the... Okay. Couldn't have been suicide.
That one step would have indicated that he held the knife in place, then fell on it to kill himself. But he couldn't have made.
Dude, that's good. That's a painful way to go out, though. Jesus
There's no
Christ.
way it was a suicide.
Yeah, maybe they were invited in by the doctor.
Well, I may have messed up.
That's
but
some negative shit.
at least we got a little closer to the
True.
truth.
What a
Maybe,
crazy
but
character
if
that
you
guy
hadn't
was,
messed
man.
up in the first place, you
Heckin'
wouldn't have come
Nagito,
up with
man.
such a lame excuse.
I know. I'll do better next time.
Some good tea. Oh, Cotton Bloodhead. Do you think they're gonna make any more Danganronpa games, or do you think Danganronpa as a franchise is like complete now? Oh, okay. Deactivate security by cutting power. I feel like we would have seen that on the logs. I'm gonna say invited by the doctor.
Right here.
Right here! I don't think they'll make more Danganronpa. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I feel like it's a really easy...
Doctor invited the culprit.
No, this is not the right entrance either! Dude!
Things are so muddled now because we're assuming the
Damn it, this is the wrong
forced
entrance
their
as
way
well.
inside.
Is he deactivated the power at
If the
this
culprit
thing?
was invited to the lab, then he easily would have been able
Didn't
to
we check the
enter.
logs? I thought the logs said like the last 90 days it was uninterrupted or something. Maybe I'm misremembering what we got told.
He wouldn't need it if he was expecting a guest.
Huh? This route is wrong too?
No need. I don't.
She.
We need Danganronpa V4. From Danganronpa V3 is bullshit. No, I actually liked the ending of V3.
The log on the doctor's computer didn't show
That was
any
the best
signs of
one I
security
made.
getting shut. If that
A lot of people complained about that ending. That's like a controversial ending. I actually like that ending though.
No
Not like the ending of
excuses,
V3. I
Master.
love the ending of
Do it again.
V3. Best ending.
You're tired, Yuma.
resting here wouldn't help me at all.
That's controversial. I know a lot of people don't like the ending of V3. That's what solidified that game as my favorite Danganronpa game. V3 ending makes you experiencing one or two feel useless. Yeah, maybe, but I kind of take them separately. How did the culprit enter the lab? Well, okay, they must have deactivated the security by cutting the power then.
Right here!
Right here! Right now! Right here! Right now! Right here! Right now!
The culprit used the blackout to slip past security and into the lab. That answer is pretty simple. Almost
What if all
too
three of
simple.
these are wrong? What the hell? Wait, are they all wrong? You a special snap, Lamau? What did you send?
This was the last route!
It involves a cat? Let me see. Oh! Good. Oh my god! I'll take a screenshot of this. It's so cute!
This labyrinth
That
is a
looks
tricky
crazy.
one.
How are you, Chicken Window?
It's like one of those old detective novels. Perhaps you're the real culprit. Yuma.
Really, Master?
Did it with me. Oh, so cute!
Of course not!
I'm doing alright. Hell yeah, glad to hear that.
Focus! We need
She
to
doesn't
get
want
out
to
of
keep
here.
on the keyboard into my way. She's on the keyboard watching Yuki. Watching you, watching me. Only explanation I'll accept that V3 takes place in a different universe with Danganronpa 1 and 2 is indeed fictional. I just kind of headcanon that they're all different universes. You know? With their own continuous plot lines. Makes it easier to, like, enjoy them, like, on their own, you know, kind of thing. I don't like my enjoyment of, like, one piece of media being contingent on, like, another separate piece of media. Even though they're, like, sequels to each other, I guess, but... How are you there? I'm good! I'm good.
The
Had a
doctor
big,
said
long
the
sleep
critical
last
lab
night.
was on a separate grid.
But doing well,
And
doing
the
well.
lab switchboard wasn't in the electrical
Chilling out,
room.
Max.
The security
trying to-
wouldn't shut off.
Trying to get through this
even
game.
if there was a blackout in the building.
This has been a very, like... This has been an okay experience. We had one really, really good case in this game, which made it worth it. This whole game is worth it just for Chapter 2. Everything else is kind of
What's
not so
going
great.
on? Were all three routes?
I'm trying to
wrong?
power through this. I don't see how you can separate them unless it's something you can play standalone. I mean, you can play them standalone though. Like if you wanted to, you could just play like Danganronpa 2 if you wanted, right? Like none of them like have content that like needs you to watch the previous, play the previous game or anything. Can be you don't get a lot of the lore. Yeah, but that's like extras, I think.
Hey, there's another door.
I get it! Since we proved that every possibility
Feels good
was
to have no
wrong,
more culminate
let's
ads.
hear
Please.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
The Mystery Labyrinth.
This channel is never gonna get partnered. You realize that? This is we're relegated to like obscurity forever.
Right. Something felt
I think
off
we're
about those
too
other routes.
cursed for like
It's
more
almost
mainstream
like we
general
were forced
audiences.
to choose the wrong way.
But by eliminating each wrong answer,
Fucking
one by
Clopinade,
one,
man.
you opened.
You sound disappointed.
Who cares?
Who cares?
What's in the final route?
Well, have a good lurk, Chicken Buddha. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you've been well as well. Things are good. I hope you're having a nice chill time.
They use spectral projection to enter and kill him?
How does that work? Wait, you are joking if this is the answer.
The culprit. I can't
Did
believe
Vivia
the
kill him?
culprit entered the labyrinth with us. That's never happened before.
What?
How dare you trick me!
Uh,
There is no escape
This is good. If this is the answer, this is the lamest locker room mystery in the world. What?
Master, let's finish up this mystery labyrinth and both kill this dude!
Hold on!
Oh no. This is gonna be the lamest solution. That's not cool at all. Oh, but maybe it's also wrong. Is
Another trap?
it a locker room mystery? It is. This is a locker room mystery one, which has potential to be
Wait,
interesting.
Vivia's the culprit.
Then prove it and beat this thing! I won't be convinced until you do!
Let's see, but maybe I'm being led astray. Yeah, true. They can't interact with anything, so that couldn't have been the answer. Okay. Phew.
To begin with, nothing can be touched while in ghost form. He
True.
could have held the murder weapon, the knife. So it's not possible that he stabbed the doctor. Now do you trust Vivia?
Master, I've said this 1,000 times, but a detective
1,000
must
times.
suspect everything. Besides, it's his fault for being so sketchy. The way he looks,
It's
how he
his fault for
talks,
being so sketchy.
everything is super suspicious.
Sorry. I do try to stay out of sight.
Anyway, let's go back.
If he's not the culprit, then we're back to square one.
Let's try going back to the fork in the path. Maybe
Fork
something
in the
else
path.
changed.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, do do. So far, I don't know what the best thing about this game is. The voice acting is very fun. I like all the voice acting. I like the music too. And case number 2 was awesome.
Nothing's changed.
There aren't any new doors. What? There's nowhere to go?
We're stuck.
Come
What?
on.
Don't start with that again.
Best thing is Vivian's
How about
voice.
you?
I like it.
Ask for
I like the
change.
voice acting of the entire English cast, like quite a bit. I think everyone did a really good job.
You better cooperate, unless you want to get chopped up by Master Solution Blade.
Hold on, Shinigami.
I don't want to get chopped up. I dislike pain immensely.
Okay, I vibe with him.
But you know, the journey up to now wasn't a waste.
What's up?
did
You
eliminate
beeble
many
bubble bebble
possibilities.
booble. How's it going?
But that means nothing if we can't reach the truth.
The truth.
Nothing.
Let me sign into my work laptop.
Why do you want the truth in the first place?
Huh?
It's easy to say you want the truth. But are you sure you can handle it?
You can't handle
No
the
matter
truth.
how cruel that truth may be.
Can I handle it?
It's so nice to watch you at 1080p again. I'm glad I'm in high def once more. Hold on. Let me just do something really quickly. Oh.
I'm still not sure if you're
Oh,
the
wait, you
kind of
just got
person
home, you
who
misery?
can.
Damn. Welcome back
I
home.
bet you're not sure either. That's why you're still so...
Johnny says,
hesitant.
meow. Aw.
This mystery labyrinth also
Cute.
reflects your reluctance.
We have 2 cats watching the
Maybe
stream.
That's why.
That's like a record of some sort.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I won't hesitate to expose the truth.
So you still haven't realized it? Guess you're not quite there yet. Well, that's fine for now. But eventually, you'll be forced to make a choice.
There are only dead ends. What is
When
going
that
on?
happens, you'll have to prove your conviction and expose the truth. Like you said.
Enough nonsense. Let's find some clues.
Enough nonsense.
As an apology for the distraction, let me tell you something. This
Let me tell you
labyrinth
something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
used to
something.
change shape by reflecting.
Have you guys seen that video? The guy who's like, there's a guy. There's a video of a dude on a bungee, like a bungee cord or something like that, and he's in a chair, and he's gonna be like pushed out of wherever it is that he's like super high up above some like gorge, and they're about to push him up. And he goes, "Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
So,
Good video. If
instead
you search up
of
"Let me tell you
following
something,"
the
it'll come up.
revealed
Great video.
path,
Would recommend it.
isn't it possible to carve your own path?
Is Vivia handsome boy? Ah, he's not my type.
Shinigami, we can create new
At
rules
all.
with our own deductions. Maybe we can do it here.
Sometimes, just a slight change in perspective is enough to completely change how you see things.
So if I change my perspective here, I might see something new. I see. I was so focused on how to overcome the
It's not a
security
question.
system.
More of an opinion. I just said
But that's
is
not
on
right.
purpose.
I need
I'm
to change my
Get
perspective.
married,
and
you like
think
the mean
about
ones?
who
I'm
could
confused
overcome
by
it.
your sentence structure, Mizu.
Don't box yourself in with your own assumptions.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
I hate when the anemic vampire tells us what to do. But if Master wants to, then fine. I'll lend you my power. Lay it all out, Master.
Also, not necessarily. I like Yuma. I think Yuma's cute. And he's like a shy, like, neutral protagonist. This is just a flavor word, I guess. How do flavor words are meant to work, though? That's just confusing, then. Oh, you were saying, like, oh, it's... I get you. I understand. You were saying, like, oh, is Vivia. Handsome boy. I understand. I get you. Okay, that tone gets lost in the thing. I now understand fully. Who is capable of overcoming the security system? I'm a pal, right? Okay, I thought you were asking me if I found him attractive.
That's right. Go, go, go.
I'm a pal. Look at that. Boom. First try, easy clap, no confusion here. For the rare moment that was a fair confusion, I'll give you that. What do you mean? That was not fair. What? What the heck? Laser beams. You're a pal, alright? I'm just a pal. Bro, I've been downgraded. Laser beam! Whoa! Oh my god, this is a staircase! Wait, this is kind of cool. Look at that. Wow!
Disappeared.
A new route.
This is all thanks to me.
Perhaps I said too much. Well, nothing's been
Homelander.
solved yet.
I wish you'd express yourself a little better. How can we
I said
tell
for
if
confusion,
you're
I meant it
happy
as you had
or
a reason to be
sad?
confused. Yeah, I know, I completely understood that.
I've
Yeah, I don't think you had to elaborate that. I got it. I got what you said from that
My
sentence.
entire... I want to die someday.
This guy's hopeless.
Why is that? Dude, I hate that that's Vivia's catchphrase. That does not make me feel
Let's
comfy.
explore this new route.
Why didn't you say it wasn't? I don't think I said it wasn't. What are you talking about? You mean I think you're losing it. Okay. Whatever I've done. Man is hearing things. What are you talking about?
When you think about who could get past security, the only option we know of is Amapow.
Dude, look at the staircase. What the heck?
True. And that's how we were able to get through security ourselves.
But it's just a toy robot, right? How is it related to the case?
I don't know yet, but since Amapal can get through
I vibe with
security,
Vivia.
it
I do
must
not.
be
Vivia
important.
makes me uncomfortable. Vivia and a Shinigami figure. I don't think I'm gonna get any figures or merch from this game. The whole game outside of chapter 2 has been like kind of mediocre. IMO.
It's sealed off here too.
But I'm vibing with the music. I like the
Here's
BGM.
intercom. Maybe someone will respond if you use it.
No way.
Yeah, you only like the lewd ones? No, I like non-lewd ones too. You saw me buy the Kuroneko figurine. She was very not lewd, Yumizu. I buy plenty of non-lewd figurines.
Doctor?
Huh? Wait.
Wait!
What the?
What the?
Wait. Who
Wait.
are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
How many lewd
Isn't
figurines
this
do you
the
have?
image of when the doctor was
One.
attacked?
2, 3. 3. I have 3 lewd figurines.
Yeah, you're right.
If we're okay, I don't know if I'm not allowed to count MLP figurines because that would increase the count substantially. For non-lewd figurines that are anime figurines, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 that I can see. But the majority are not lewd. Do you have lewd pony figurines? No, I have none. I don't sell lewd pony figurines.
The mystery.
Bro, you'd have to get a custom-made one if you would want a lewd pony figurine.
Must be related to what the doctor.
I don't think you can sell those. All your lewd figurines are lewd. They're not. They're just normal. They're like toys. Wait, hold up. Are you dual stream site drifting? No, I'm not. Meta, I accidentally went live on the wrong site. I'm not still live on Kick, am I? Don't tell me I'm not live. Hold on. No, I just went live for 40 seconds by accident. It's because I have a separate profile. I have 2 stream profiles. I have a profile for Kick, and I have a profile for Twitch, because they're different stream keys. I forgot to switch it, because yesterday I streamed on Kick. And today I launched the stream, and I was looking at my Twitch chat, and I was wondering to myself, it's been like 30 seconds, how come Stream Elements hasn't popped in and said like, oh, you're live with this or whatever? And then I realized I was streaming the wrong profile. So I accidentally did like a 40-second stream on Kick. I did not mean to do that.
I'll leave it to you.
However, actually, Meta, first thing, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you, Meta. I miss seeing you around. Number 2, I am thinking of dual streaming on Kick. As in, with Twitch, obviously, I'm not allowed to. I can't do Twitch dual streams on, like, any legit platform, because they don't want us to do that. If you're affiliated or partnered or whatever. But on Kick, that's allowed. So I'm thinking I'm going to set up the YouTube VOD channel to multi-stream Kick and YouTube at the same time. So anything I stream to Kick, I'll try stream to YouTube as well. Because at least the bonus of that is that the VODs get archived there. I'll stream them to the second channel, not to the main channel, so at the Baronade is not going to have streams, but at the Baronade 2, which does have stuff uploading again, will have the thing. Like that it can't hurt? Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like a better video archiving than on Kick, obviously, because on Kick it'll just disappear and just be lost to the ether, which I don't like. Who Are You was directed at who? The culprit, no one, or Amapal? The culprit? Shout out to Brandon just since you brought the idea up. Yeah, it feels like a good idea. That's why I got motivated to stream on Kick again.
I considered all the various
I was gonna do both YouTube and Kick. Yeah, why not, you know?
Couldn't figure out a way to get
Especially if you have a VODs channel or something. I'm gonna use the VODs channel to stream.
Right. And there is no basis to infer.
Dude, yesterday
that
was
someone
meant
has
to be a
entered the
chill
doctor's
stream on
lab.
Kick, right? I streamed on Kick because I was just like, okay, I want to play a visual novel. I want to play a game that I haven't played on Twitch before, and I feel like I don't want to put like too much effort into streaming on Kick or whatever. It's just gonna be like the low key, on the down low, chill vibe kind of site. But I got raided by like 20 people while I was streaming, so I was like, okay, alright, I guess I have to stream properly now. That's annoying, dude. Okay.
At this point in time.
Wait, so wait, I could be no one? That doesn't make sense. Wait, what? I'm confused. What's my favorite Kick stream? How are you doing? Oh, Meta, how have you been? How are things with you?
The trap didn't activate. Does that mean we found the
How
right
is
answer?
have you finished Tears of the Kingdom yet? And that goes for both of you, Meta and Dark. I just realized.
Huh?
That's an overlapping Venn diagram question.
Why would the doctor say, "Who are you?" if no one was there?
The security was still active at the time, so no one could enter the doctor's lab, right? And that was
Still no
before
damn,
our
dude.
Amapel. So the only explanation is that no one was there.
Why would he say that if no one was there?
I think if we go there, we'll find the answer.
I've been questioning that before. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
That route's obviously just a side road. Who cares what the old geezer was thinking anyway?
We've been at side road. This feels like it's important to the case.
But it looks like this is the only way we can go. Besides,
Also, by the way, I'm
no one
super
cares about
hyped.
what was
Somehow,
going on
I am
in
still in the tournament. Most people have been eliminated. I am still in somehow in loser's bracket.
An important factor in
I have a pretty
solving
good
the
record.
mystery behind this case.
Still,
I think my next match is gonna be
being
this
forced to
upcoming
take a
weekend
side
again.
route is
I've been,
too much
even though
trouble.
on stream it looks like I haven't been playing Mario, I'm still actually practicing at least like an hour a day or something off stream. When I have like a little bit of time on like my work break or something, I've been spending my time practicing. So I am still not rusty.
Master, do you have an idea
Handicap win
about
was
what
clutch.
the geezer was thinking?
That was insane, dude. I paid for the win.
Not yet.
I've never loved
It has to
lag
do
so
with
much,
why
dude.
He said, "Who are you?"
I can't believe it. I finished my race like 13 seconds later than my opponent, but the handicap for emulator, because he was playing an emulator, was like 27 seconds. So I ended up coming out as in first place. It was really wacky. Also, I don't know if anybody stuck around after that, but I think like a few races later, likely Lana was racing against somebody else who I can't remember the name of right now, and that was also another emulator versus N64 situation where emulator player technically won first, but ended up losing due to handicap, which is crazy.
The doctor put on an act for a reason, but I have no idea why.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about my next two races. I think they'll be okay. If I win the next one, I think I'll have like a good chance at making it even further. Next match, N64 versus N64, what you do? I think the next match will be fine. It'll be hard, but the person who I'm versing has a really similar PB to me. Their PB is a 54.50, which is 3 seconds better than my PB. So I think the match will be close. Play right, that's what, yeah. I just have to play better. So far, all my race times have been either 56s. I think they've been all 56s, and I've had 157. So I'm playing pretty consistently right now, which is nice.
You rats keep scurrying around. Do you really think you'll discover Dr. Weska's motive this way?
What's...
Good luck with that, morons! He had no motive at all!
Well, you said there's nothing here. Let's head back.
Let's head around. Let's turn around. There's nothing
can't
here.
do that.
Nothing suspicious.
If he's trying to block our path, then this route must be important.
Nah.
Also meta, I forgot to ask, what's your first speedrun arc game that you're playing?
I'm only here because you maggots piss me off.
So I forget. I think you said that after Tears of the Kingdom is done, you're gonna start on that stuff. I think, unless I'm misremembering. Sword is wiggly. Yeah, his sword is very flaccid. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Yo, let's go. Is that the one that you played a bit of briefly before Tears of the Kingdom, or is that a different Sonic game?
Doctor's plan?
Photo of a man and a young woman. Don't know how that's relevant. Email records of blah 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 blah. See.
He didn't have a plan at all.
Oh shoot.
That exchange on the intercom wasn't an act.
How do we know
There was
that?
no reason to put on a show. The doctor misunderstood.
Misunderstood.
You probably don't know this. Weska put his
What?
soul into his work. The research was going well.
Rebuttal. Okay, I guess it was going well. Did a couple of runs, but never looking at strats. That's gonna be exciting, though. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't loyal to Amataras. Okay, maybe there's a specific
This was
statement
all
that
part
talks
of the
about
doctor's
this.
plan. He didn't have a plan at all.
He did, though.
That exchange on the intercom wasn't an act.
Not the right statement. Okay, it's gonna be later, I think.
Say,
That's right.
This was all part of the doctor's plan.
But I'm playing.
He didn't have a plan at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna, after the tournament is done, or even like during the tournament, I'm prioritizing getting through the obligation arc stuff finally.
There's no reason to put on a show.
I finished
The
the
doctor
first
misunderstood.
game in the Greatest Attorney Chronicles. I finished one.
You probably don't know this. Wesker put his soul into his work. The research was going well.
Okay, I rebutted this before, but that probably wasn't the right one.
Doctor was loyal to Amaterasu.
Okay, this is the one that I have to rebut.
This is the truth.
Half Black, Half White, both in the Angelic theme really break the mold with this one. It's a cool design.
No, the doctor was planning on betraying Amaterasu Corporation. He was trying to escape Kanai. He said so in the messages he wrote.
Dum, dum, dum. Dude, you're basic. What the hell, man? Why? What do you mean? Also, I've gone through and I almost submitted all my old runs to speedrun.com. I had a bunch of runs that I was waiting to submit. I submitted my 4-month-old 120-star PB. I submitted my new game run for original cases for Ace Attorney and the corresponding 4 individual level runs as well from a few months ago from like March. The only thing left that I still have to submit, which I haven't yet, is the Peggle PB that I got. But after I submit the Peggle PB, my speedrun.com profile will be completely up to date.
Perhaps
I kept track of all the dates as well that I did those things, so I'll submit them on the right dates. All cases new game run. You know, I tried to do a new game, all cases new game run. I tried to do it after being up for like 18 hours or something, which is a horrible idea.
It's the security gate.
I ended up falling
Everything's
asleep
locked up.
partway through Rise from the Ashes, so I had to call it quits. YouTube's getting updates with older VODs, yeah. I've got VODs on schedule again. I went through and created a bunch more thumbnails and stuff, so there should be VODs getting uploaded again.
Guess I'll leave it to you, Yuma.
And also, I'll be uploading all the new speedrun PBs will be on the VODs channel. So like I got the world record for Case 1. For Ace Attorney for WiiWare, and I uploaded that to the VODs channel. How did the Doctor plan to escape Kanai Ward? Blackout, terrorist bombing, swapping passes, swapping places. Do we know? Solution keys. Where's the email thing? Where's the email exchange? Is it somewhere here? Where is it? Doesn't it say? Oh, wait. I think for the time being... Okay, it doesn't... Wait, I don't know, dude. Places seems crazy. Doctor's notes. Person being spicy so freak acid doing what's Doctor trying to do? I think that supports this, making it look like he was murdered. Well, what is this? Well, what is what?
Oh, the door actually opened.
Are you sure you aren't a phantom?
It tells me an ad is coming up, and I have the ability to snooze it. Oh, you can snooze my ads. Is that a mod power thing? I think that's an editor power thing. I think you have editor privileges. I don't think a normal mod can do that. That's actually really powerful, though. That's pretty good. If that's like that means if I'm like doing like a Mario speedrun or something, and it's coming up to the climax, you can like snooze it for a bit. That's actually pretty cool.
So the doctor tried to swap places with someone else to escape from Amaterasu. The notes he left
Just after
behind
2 more
from the
minutes of
lab
ads because I have to
hinted at
refresh. Oh no, dark.
You mean the diagram with the sulfuric acid being
Add the
poured
two
on
is by the way. Yeah, it looks like from my side I can confirm that that is the case.
Yeah, He was going to swap places with a corpse, then
Look at that
melt it with
subscribe.
acid.
I think if you just watch the pre-roll, you won't get an ad
He
again.
wanted to disfigure it beyond recognition.
But I'm not sure.
That's how he planned to fake his own death.
So we switch from you would see the words where they say true, very true.
At the very least.
Also, good
Buy
reason to
enough
check out
time
my
to
Kick
escape
channel.
Kanai
We
Ward.
don't have ads on that site, so if you hate ads and you want to see
thought.
extra content, check out the Kick channel, !Kick. We are doing more stuff there. It'll also probably be dual streamed on YouTube,
Wow.
if not today,
Melting a
very soon.
corpse with sulfuric acid?
I played Fortnite. I played Fortnite during the subathon, I think, as part of a reward. You know what though? Fortnite actually not that bad. Pretty fun game.
What's the substitute supposed to be?
Maybe the hitman. The doctor was under surveillance by Amaterasu, but he was still looking for a chance to escape. When he learned a hitman was after him, he figured his chance had arrived.
His chance.
The doctor was hoping to use the security system to kill the hitman and use the body as a decoy.
Now that I think about it, the doctor did seem to be waiting for the hitman to
It only has
arrive.
one song. It has a few songs.
The
This
hitman hasn't
part of it has like the Mystery Labyrinths song.
Will he show up?
Like Fortnite, your next subathon, I'll help you get some wins. I don't really have any plans to do another
Don't tell
subathon.
me this so-called first-rate hitman was captured by peacekeepers.
Peacekeepers?
But
We'll
the
see, we'll
hitman
see.
never did show up. That's why
We'll
the
come up with
doctor
some
had
fun
a
stuff.
sudden change of plans.
And that was the act he put on by asking, who are
Really
you?
vegan, so he doesn't care about a chicken dinner.
Perhaps that
What
was
about a soy
trap
chicken
to
dinner
lure
though? That
you
could be
in,
nice.
Yuma.
Look, my work laptop, which I'm definitely hard at work at. I'm gonna plug it in because it looks like it's running out of power. What's subathon? I forgot.
He was trying to...
Where you have a timer that
Master?
counts down till the end of the stream, and subbing slash gifting slash donating extends the time that the stream is live.
He considered taking advantage of the detectives.
I did one
since the
last
hitman
year.
Never showed up.
Which Meta compiled some amazing stats for,
So if he called for help, he would charge.
and that
into the
lasted I think
lab
11
without
days,
knowing
or
anything about the
something like that,
security
10 or 11
system,
days, I think.
and thereby acquire the corpse he needed as his decoy.
That seems overly complicated. Like those guys who overthink asking girls out?
But I'm probably not going to do a subathon this year. I don't want to do a subathon every year.
He couldn't
If
have
I'm gonna
used
do one,
a
I'll do one
researcher.
in the future again, and I'll like
Noticed
probably
their
plan it and
absence.
stuff. And I'll announce like ahead of time.
Visitors.
But this year is not going to be a subathon, I don't think. Hey, ooh, what's this? Cool equations and stuff. Okay. Explore around here. Ooh. Oh, Dark did get the ads.
So if
Oh,
I
he did
didn't
get
know
him.
about the security and had rushed into the lab,
You'd be a super sexy skeleton right now.
What? What?
Aw, so close.
you want that?
But the doctor's plan failed, and he actually got boom killed by the hitman.
Boom killed.
I get what he was trying to do, but what about the impossible murder?
What about the impossible murder?
Assuming the attack on the doctor was just an act when we saw him through the intercom, we at least know for sure the real attack hadn't happened yet.
In other words,
In other words,
the culprit entered the lab after that exchange. So the problem is, when did they actually enter?
Entered 90 days ago. No, I don't know. Actually, here's a question. When are we getting the Meta Forever subathon? The speedrun learn
Where are
subathon.
we?
This place is a real mystery.
I'm back. Repeat everything you said for the last 2
Again.
minutes. I didn't really say anything that
I
important.
suppose that checks out.
Huh? Shinigami?
Yeah! Master, this looks like an important turning point! So, is that your final answer?
I haven't said anything yet.
Energy. Damn, dude. What the hell? Actually, Dark. When are you coming back? When are we gonna get the SK Dark EA subathon?
Master,
They ran out of budget for this
narrow
cutscene.
down
I think it's just
the
a
time
random
for
stylistic
side
choice.
side.
My band wears out? What do you- are you not allowed to stream? What do you mean?
It's life or death! We're at the crossroads of mystery and solution! This earth-shattering choice may be your last.
I think your band already wore out.
Now, mister, which one will you choose?
When I directed Amapel to go into the doctor's lab, he already had a knife stuck in him. Which means he was murdered before Amapel entered the doctor's lab.
Your answer?
It feels like it makes sense.
Is correct! Congratulations!
Wowie! Oh my god!
Would you like to double down?
What are you talking about?
We can double down.
Anyway, let's keep going.
No ad rep spotlight with stream credit for 30 days after the ban, so no reason to stream. What do you mean? What is stream credit? What does that mean?
Little by little, we're narrowing down when the culprit entered.
Yeah, but we still don't know how yet.
Also interesting. I did not know that you were like
It had to be
affected like that
between
for
when we
another
spoke
month.
to the doctor over the intercom and when Amapel entered his lab. During that time, the culprit entered the doctor's lab and murdered him.
So the most likely time would be when you went to borrow Amapel, Master. The culprit had to have entered the lab then.
But Fubuki waited at the front chamber while Desuhiko and
You know how you
I went to
earn things
borrow
like emotes for
Amapel.
streaming and none of that happens?
She said
Oh,
they entered before we
interesting.
left the
Okay.
lab.
That's wacky. Wait, you earn... Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying as a streamer you earn emotes for streaming? How does that work? What do you mean by that? Second-rate citizen? What do you mean? You could be a second-rate citizen? What the hell? Emote slots? Yeah, you don't get this for streaming. I thought you got this for subs.
We're back on the original path.
I think I got them as, like, sub-incentives or something.
Maybe you're supposed to try opening
Like
that
at
door
15, 20, 25, 30, and 35 or something. Wasn't like that?
I'm sure that from
And then because
here
I'm
on
affiliate,
out,
I get no extra sub
it's not
slots.
just about when, but also how
Sub viewership and
the
stream time.
culprit
Wait, does
got in.
stream time can contribute to it now as well? Wait, really? I did not know that. Bro,
There's no
so
need
many
to
sub
push
slots if it was
yourself.
stream time as well. What the
Things
hell? That's
get
crazy.
Too hard.
No, I can do
That
it.
was the one awesome thing about
going to
getting
solve it.
partnership on Twitch. Would be you could have super duper extra omega emote slots. Stream like 12 hours a month is super Luke bar. Damn, dude. It's like 3 or 4 streams period. I don't know how much I usually stream per month. I think I usually
Map
stream
of
like
the critical lab.
I used to stream over 100 hours a month,
We have
but
to determine where the
I'm
culprit
aiming for
was
80
before
hours
murder.
minimum per month right now.
We'll have to solve them one at a time. Let's start with this mystery.
If we know where the culprit was before they
All
got
emotes, but I
in,
can't modify them. No one else can use them until the ban is over.
Too.
Interesting.
do you know where, Yuma?
Plot selection. Or is the culprit before the crime was committed? Would he have been in here? Wait, sorry, no. The place is here. Before the crime was committed? I don't know, dude. I mean, he could have been in the vent, like, up here. I think that was where it was, right?
Here. The culprit must have been here.
It opened!
Go.
After the exchange on the intercom, given there was always a detective at the front chamber,
Mm-hmm.
when we went to borrow Amapel, the culprit had to have already made their way inside. But the
Go to the
airlock
page
is
tells me I have no
only
animated
location that
emotes
isn't
available.
affected by the
Okay.
security system.
Interesting.
There. The culprit had to be inside that decontamination device before committing the crime.
Let's go. First try, dude. I'm a genius big brain player right now.
But I thought he was just hiding in there to avoid being spotted after the crime. So you think the culprit was in there before the crime too?
Yeah. The culprit was waiting for their chance. But we had no idea when we sent Amapel into the airlock.
And from there, Yuma, you guided Amapel.
Look at this
to the
corridor. What is going on
doctor's
over
lab.
there?
So the culprit entered the doctor's lab before then? How would that be possible?
Mystery Labyrinths. We sure do a lot of running straight ahead in a single line
that's the
without
next
really
big
diverting much.
question.
You have control, by the way, in these sections, like move left and right, but there's no point because
Maybe the culprit used
not
another
having time to do that.
No. The researcher mentioned there was only one functioning
His
Amapel.
voice. You don't like Vivia's voice?
Which means the Amapel Yuma
I kind of like it. It's
controlled
nice,
was
soothing
the
and
only
deep.
one that could get past security.
So the culprit must have taken advantage of Master's Amapel to get into the doctor's lab.
Oh my god, Jay just sent his
That's
setup
the
in
only
Ace
way.
Attorney for how he's
But
streaming
how
it from
did
his
they
phone.
use it? There's no solving the doctor's murder until we figure that out.
Yo, wait, this is sick.
Well,
Wait, what is that even
I
being
have an
streamed on?
idea.
Oh, it's a laptop on his desk. What? That's cool.
How about
That's pretty sick. That's actually really cool to look at the behind the scenes for that.
getting tired?
You guys, if you guys are in the Discord server, check out the Ace Attorney channel. I need to do like another. I want to do a new photo setup for my photo of my setup. Job.
Beyond each problem lies the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the heart of this mystery.
Okay. How did he use it? As a shield, as a weapon, or neither? Would he have used it as a weapon? Weapon sounds interesting. I'll just pick this. I don't know. I guess I don't think this makes sense. I don't think this is right. I don't know.
Oh, he used Amapel as a weapon. What does that mean?
Well, it means exactly what it sounds like. For example, what if it was already programmed to kill the doctor on sight? Or maybe there were two controllers, and the culprit was controlling it at the exact moment of the crime.
Yeah, this sounds
That's
kind
the
of contrived. I
case,
don't think this is it.
Then I was the one who brought the murder weapon right to the doctor.
But Yuma, you watched Amapal's camera footage the whole time, didn't you? You would have seen the moment Amapal murdered
Another
the
hallway.
doctor.
Yep, it's just 5 million hallways. The
Maybe
The gameplay for the
fake
labyrinth.
footage was being shown instead. It could have fooled us.
yeah, I don't think this is the answer.
Someone could program all that? How convenient!
No,
Someone could
yes.
do
I see up
anything.
ahead.
What do you think of my reasoning, Vivia?
I think it sucks.
I have nothing to say about it. Besides,
What the hell is going on?
yep, I knew it.
You sounded so confident, and you got it wrong! Take responsibility and get us out of here!
Did Amapal stab the doctor with the knife? No.
It's gonna crush us!
Wait, why? I didn't even do anything. What? Okay, maybe I auto-input the QuickTime event or something.
That's right! Because of the way Amapel's hands are shaped, it's impossible for it to hold a knife.
True.
One more, Master!
The Amapal launch the knife. You don't know. You say no though.
The doctor's corpse had 3 stab wounds, but there was only 1 knife in his body. If it had launched knives at him,
That'd be 3. True. Ooh, doo doo. Loading, saving. Okay.
of course, if the knife is the murder weapon,
Your life is not.
Vivia, are you?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna say that it's neither.
Yeah.
He didn't use it as a shield or as a weapon. Let's see this. This is an interesting response. Let's see if this is the answer. None of the above.
Do you think neither is really the right answer?
Yeah, that's not...
Process of elimination? That must be it. Amapal's hands aren't designed to hold anything, so it couldn't use the knife to murder the dog, which means Amapal wasn't the murder weapon, and the culprit couldn't have used it as a shield. It can't neutralize the toxic gas, and the high voltage shock will destroy it.
So then, how did the culprit use Amapal?
Maybe they didn't.
I think we'll find out if we continue down this path.
What? Never mind.
That was the wrong...
Okay, they did use it as a shield. What? I'm confused, dude. Process of elimination, let's go!
Huh?
We've
Wait, where
been
are
here
we?
Before. It looks like we've been brought back.
But the door we opened earlier is closed again.
Oh, wait, what? What does that mean?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Wait, what? Hiya!
Huh? Even the question is the same. Does that mean we gotta do it all over again?
Well, the logic is still sound. There's no other hiding spot for the culprit besides the airlock.
Right.
So you want to choose the same answer and keep going?
If you do, you'll just repeat the whole process again.
Why are we repeating the word?
We'll just be brought back here if we can't figure out how did the culprit use Amapal. And I refuse to walk any more than I have to.
He is like Yumizu. Oh my god, they're the same, dude.
Hey, don't sit down!
What should I do?
Stand up! Stand up!
Stop it. Leave me alone.
Well, we had one other answer we didn't try.
If you want me to leave you alone, then
Fine. Just one thing then. We're back at where was the culprit before the crime? Because you're stuck at how did the culprit use Amapal? With that in mind, these two questions are connected.
Connected? Both the culprit's location and how Amapal was used?
help him out more! More!
The culprit was hiding in the airlock, where you also left the robot, right? At that moment, only the culprit and Amapal were there. So maybe the culprit did something.
Yo, Barry, what's good? You're the fucking cutest damn bean I know. How are you, Barry? Hello.
The culprit did something to Amapal?
Clues are always there. Right under
What happened?
your
What did you do to
nose.
Amapal?
Did you
What did the
notice
culprit
anything
do?
strange back then? Any tiny detail? Try to remember.
My wife fell and had to help her. I'll repeat everything except for the last 9 minutes and 277 seconds. What do you mean 9 minutes and 277 seconds?
Something.
Why not just convert all that to minutes? What do you mean?
Hey! Now that you mention it, back then.
Yeah, I hope your wife is okay.
Oh hey, the screen lit up. So this is what Amapal sees. It's like the cockpit of a mecha.
Whoa, what was that?
Did it break already? I thought it was state of the art.
No, it's alright. It's stabilized.
Oh, he was on top of Amapal. He stood on
There
it.
was a moment when the camera stopped
Wait a
functioning
minute,
while
I
controlling
understand.
Amapal. It returned to normal pretty quick, but maybe...
See? I told you it was right under your nose.
that was a clue to help solve this mystery?
Actually, everything in this world is a key to solving mysteries. Perhaps there is more you're overlooking.
So banged her knee, had to carry her back to the
Is there
couch.
anything
Oh,
else
rip. Okay.
Unusual?
Something unusual. Something I missed.
I'm acclimating to Queensland already. It's 19 C and I feel cold. What? That sounds like nice temperature though.
Anything else?
I hope you were wearing
It's not
something
like
to warm
Amapal's
yourself in that
camera
case,
showed the
Barry.
culprit.
Wait, that's it!
Huh?
That's it. What is
Now
it?
that I think about it, wasn't that strange? The culprit must have gotten ahead of Amapal, but why didn't they ever show up on the camera?
Because they were on top of Amapal. I
If the culprit
understand
went
that.
past Amapal to enter the doctor's lab, they would have been spotted for sure.
Now
You've been
that
cold in
you
Australia,
mention
okay?
it,
Bro, it got like -4 degrees, like last night.
But nobody showed up on camera.
Come move here, Yuma Kokohead can share the spare room. I don't want to move to Queensland. But I'll come
How
visit
can
maybe
you
one
move
day.
From the airlock to the doctor's lab.
I love
without
Victoria,
appearing
dude.
Even once on
I
Amapel's
love
camera.
Vic. It's so nice here.
Hey, aren't you just adding another mystery?
No. All the pieces are
All
here.
the pieces. Actually, yeah, how is your place now? How is your new place?
Huh?
Huh?
Yuma, the mysteries you face now can be solved with a single answer.
A single answer?
Sheesh.
Is it good? No,
You
it's
talk too
good.
much.
Where's the culprit before the crime?
Oh, one mystery after another! What did you do now? It's a Pandora's box of mysteries!
Let's stay calm and think about it. There's
Why is this read Mom
plenty of
loves to
time.
cook? Nice. That sounds pretty awesome, actually.
Or not. I'll keep reading while you wrap things up.
Remember what you said, Master. All it takes is one answer to solve these mysteries.
We still don't know who this was, though. It's just a random, like, stranger.
Culprit's location. Amapel's usage. Its malfunction. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? All this can be solved with just one answer?
It was me. Barry, how could you? How could you kill the guy? That's transportation. Look at that.
I got it! The
Just
culprit
like that.
rode on Amapel's head, using it as a method of transportation.
This is crazy, by the way. I killed the victim. He said you smell. I disagreed. Yumizu would be dead in a heartbeat. Poor Yumizu.
With every open door, it will be harder for you to turn back. Are you sure you want to keep going?
Absolutely. I will find the truth no matter what. This is for the nocturnal.
Are we gonna be dead? Because you love saying that I smell. You mean just indulging in your kink? It does not work. That is not a good way of doing it. That doesn't do anything for me. That is not how you do degradation.
Hey, you said the culprit rode on top of Amapel. What did you mean by that?
Literally what I said. The culprit rode Amapel and used it to get through. After we left Amapel,
You do smell? I smell great, dude. I smell so wonderful. I smell minty fresh.
Then
Oh,
they
that's kinda
jumped
high
on
up.
Amapel's head. The disruption in the footage was from the impact.
Oh my god, okay.
That's insane.
Is it?
Insane.
I think it's fairly reasonable. Amapel can withstand up to 100 kilograms of weight. So, someone riding on it shouldn't affect its functionality.
The shoe print on Amapel's head wasn't caused by someone kicking it. It was left there from the culprit hopping on and off.
After that, the culprit simply rode on it as it moved toward the doctor's
I need
lab.
100 kills in freedom units? Bruh, I have no clue,
By
man.
doing so, the culprit was able to evade the camera and remain hidden as they made
I think
their way
40
through the
kilos
lab.
is like 100 pounds, very roughly.
You're right. If it's true, then it does solve all of the previous
That's probably like
mysteries.
250 pounds, maybe, I'm guessing.
Imagining the culprit riding on a robot?
I learned Valorant be like detective, or I have a good one, Barry.
But Yuma, have you not realized it? You're still missing something. One major mystery remains.
What's with that huge sigh?
The greatest mystery of this case should appear soon. Just the thought of it gets me feeling down.
The greatest mystery just who is the thing? Also, I'm meant to be running! I don't know if I'm meant to be running or not. I don't know if it makes a difference. It doesn't! We're in the new room! Also, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go pee in a second.
Panel chamber.
Okay, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna run a quick ad. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me like 1 second. I'm gonna get a tea refill too. BRB, give me like 2.5 minutes. Alright, I'm back, dude. Alright, I've got a fresh tea as well. Okay. Where to put my controller? Okay.
That means the doctor's lab is just beyond
It's a nice
it.
poop. It was
We
not
can
a
get
poop.
through
You gotta.
there.
No,
We'll reach
shush.
the goal, yeah?
TMI as well. You don't need to know, okay? When did the culprit get off Amapel?
Is this
At the scene of the crime.
mystery you mentioned?
Not exactly what I was envisioning.
Well, this is the mystery to be solved.
I'm gonna get another quick time event. When would it be possible for them to get into the room ahead of us? While opening the door? When going through the... Well, while opening the door is possible, I feel like. Because they could have just gotten off while we were going... I'm pretty sure it's that.
The culprit murdered the doctor before Amapel entered the room. Which means the culprit had to have gotten ahead of Amapel at some point.
Especially considering this took so long.
It was when the door first opened. At that moment, the culprit snuck into the doctor's room.
Yeah, when the doors were slowly opening, just like this. That's when the culprit took their chance.
What the? Okay, that seems like a
Right.
harder way of doing
The
that.
moment there was enough space for a person to slip through,
What?
the culprit
Couldn't they just
hopped
hopped
off
off
and
and
went
gone
inside.
around the back? It's not like Amapel can see behind him.
Like this?
Dude, the leash that I have, man. This is the most convoluted ass I've ever heard. Oh man. It's growing bigger. It's the return of the Evangelion
We
guy.
still haven't reached the goal.
Is this a joke to you? If this is a joke,
Master, you
Of course.
Of course. Okay.
I'll
Fight this
take your
dude.
garbage deduction and toss it in the trash.
A trash.
I am the saint of Kanai Ward.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Reasoning deathmatch. How very unreasonable. Amapel design. Amapel certainly has many features. The ends of its arms are bowl-shaped for safety. While sending it around, the extreme of the camera do not function. Yeah, okay.
Hopped off Amapel as the door opened. Then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist.
How is that? It's not impossible.
Think about it.
Okay, let's see. Why is it impossible? Why do you think so?
Amapel's line of sight changed just a bit.
Can't do that.
Mystery.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Amapel is designed so that when its hand is stretched out,
Doo, doo,
it
doo.
won't execute any other inputs.
I like when the BK goes called Noob Master.
That's why when it was pressing the button for the door, the culprit
Dude, this is
didn't
like
show up
so
on the
many.
camera.
This game caters to so many different kinds of kinks that like eventually they'll hit one that you're into.
You little maggots.
It had a cross-dressing chapter in there earlier, so it ticked all of my boxes. Doo, 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 doo. Boom, 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 boom.
I get it. So Amapel couldn't move while the door was opening. That's when the culprit took their chance.
Since the door opens outward, it's possible to take advantage of the blind spot it creates. That's how the culprit managed to stay outside the camera's view as they entered the doctor's room.
Dude, Amapel would be a cool little dude to have just running around.
So it's an elaborate murder that took advantage of Amapel's design, and even the direction the door opens. Whoever planned this must have really wanted the doctor dead. I guess you can call it an obsession.
An obsession.
How scary. Just like this passageway. Where will it take us? Perhaps a suite with the culprit's obsession in full display. A room of nightmares.
Knock it up.
You're really going.
I didn't mean to skip that quickly.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, Yuma. When the
Huh?
At the time, the doctor was in the room. If the door opened and an intruder entered, how could the doctor not have noticed?
So what if he did notice? It's not a big deal.
Yes, it is. If he had noticed an intruder, the doctor would have turned to face him, which means he wouldn't have been stabbed in the back.
That piece of trash is right. Your logic is flawed.
Hey, what are you, on the Phantom side now?
Listen to my incredible words of wisdom.
Did Vivia kill the guy?
Your crappy deduction is worth less than shit! Everything you do is a fucking mistake!
It's so weird to hear swearing in games like this. It feels bizarre. I feel like I don't hear it that much. I heard it in like a Grand Theft Auto, maybe. Don't. He's pretty low brow. No, don't. Do most Switch games have swearing? Probably not, right?
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent.
Oh, ow.
It's full of inconsistencies.
Bad one, dude.
By
Fair
your
point.
logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind. That's all impossible!
Okay, I missed that one. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, let me
Master!
Yeah.
try again. I like slashed too early and I missed.
Your deduction is inconsistent.
Is it though?
It's full of inconsistencies. By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind.
Okay, now.
That claim doesn't hold up.
That plane doesn't hold up.
The culprit did stab the doctor in the back. That's how the body was discovered.
Like, we know this for sure.
That's why I'm saying your deduction is inconsistent. By your logic, the doctor... The culprit quickly entered.
Okay, what other thing? Doctor's notebook. Hearing issues severe that he could be considered deaf. Okay, well that would
the lab,
be it.
but the doctor was in the room at the time, right? There's no way you missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back.
Yeah, I think running is noisy is the thing that I have to slash.
The culprit quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
He was, that is true.
There's no way you missed an intruder. Running is noisy.
Okay. What? How is that not the key? Oh, they wouldn't have been running. Okay.
The culprit quickly entered
Okay,
the
let's leave the
lab.
thing at the after the last one I
The
slashed.
doctor was in the room at the time, right? There's no way you missed an intruder.
Ow. Noise, man.
Running is noisy.
Okay, that's fine.
So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit.
Yeah, he wouldn't have, but I can't slash this point.
And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep. Is there any trace of him being drugged?
No.
Even if he didn't look back from his desk,
Ow.
he would have heard someone coming.
Okay. This is what we have to slash. I was slashing prematurely. He wouldn't have heard because he's almost deaf.
Wait, the doctor had trouble hearing.
Now you're spouting nonsense.
It's not nonsense, this is
Say
true,
whatever
I
you
think.
want,
It's in the
won't
record.
save you. There's a gaping hole in your logic. And there's no way you're gonna fill it because you.
A slasher too. Shut the hell up.
You're the one refusing to see the truth right before your eyes.
What? I refuse to see the truth? Vivius said the same thing.
It's strange, don't you think? Isn't it about time you noticed that something?
Huh?
You've solved many mysteries up to now, yet none of them are directly connected to the culprit's identity.
That's because the culprit is the hitman.
If that's the case, why haven't you reaped the hitman's soul? And that would end the labyrinth.
It's not that easy. The culprit will fight back unless we solve all the mysteries.
Maybe if he washed his
first.
hair, there wouldn't be so much moth growing on his head.
Hang on. What do you get?
In my eyes, the reason a single mystery hasn't been directly connected to the culprit is because of Yuma's reluctance.
Huh?
Subconsciously, you're closing your eyes to the truth.
Lady, yo, acting flight.
That's why.
What's
you
good?
haven't touched
How
on
have you
the
been?
hole in your reason.
What hole?
Whatever, that's enough.
Whatever.
Just ignore this guy and keep going.
Hey!
Hey. I wonder where this is leading. How are you doing, acting? How are things? I hope you're well.
Yuma.
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 Yuma. I'm okay.
Jeez,
Nice.
Go away.
Glad you're
You know
good.
what I'm talking about, don't you? The huge hole in this investigation.
What are you...
What are you?
Just ignore him.
Let's review your deduction, shall we?
Oh, wait.
The culprit took advantage of Amapau's locked position and entered the lab. And before the robot entered the room, that person stabbed the doctor from behind. However, they bumped into Amapau while escaping, causing it to fall over.
It's true, that did happen, yes.
That was obviously a mistake, but since it wasn't captured on video, they were able to avoid detection. After that, the culprit went inside the decontamination device in the airlock to hide from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. So what's the hole in my deduction?
It's before all of that. It remains the case's greatest mystery.
The great mystery, who is it?
Which is?
How did the culprit
Oh,
get
how did they get
past
past security?
What?
I already told you that. The culprit rode on top of Amapau as Master controlled it and was taken all the way to the doctor's lab.
But if someone was riding on it, how did they get past the high voltage shocks in the panel chamber?
Oh.
But what do you mean? They just rode on it.
This is the end for
We have Fubuki's ability that we use.
Nowhere left to go.
Oh, come on. Why now?
You mean like on the way back? Were they disabled or
I
something?
won't let you maggots ruin the peace of Kanai Ward. As the king of Amaterasu Corporation and the guardian of Kanai Ward.
Couldn't they have
I will
just gone
stop
in
you
reverse
here and
order? They would have just...
now.
If they learned the pattern from watching...
Perhaps this too is an obsession. Tell me, what will you do, Yuma?
No, I'll fight. Whether it's subconscious or not.
Was that a new detail with no idea for great writing? No, it's not a problem. It's just an obvious answer. The killer would have just learned the route over the shock pads when he rode on the buddy like on it the first time. So if he's escaping and running all the way back, he'll just do the reverse of what like he did to get there. He watched it
No
happen.
matter what. This is for the chief and
Like I already know what the
everyone
answer
at
is to
Nocturnal
this. It's not like a sudden new mystery.
Good luck.
That's an obvious answer. The
You'll
answer to
never
this
find-
question
You'll
is-
scurry around this labyrinth forever, like blind mice. You'll rot away in it, looking for an answer that will never come.
Bro, I know the answer. It's straightforward. He was showing the solution while riding on the way there. He could have just run back in reverse order. There's no mystery here. I don't know why Vivia doesn't know the answer to this, or why he's trying to be all elusive and weird about it. Featuring death metal. Okay, what are our solution keys?
Keep playing with me.
Okay. Ghost form, blah blah blah. Security log. They took an hour ago, last was 90 days ago. Okay. Biggest birthday can turn back time was used while controlling Amapel. Okay? Maybe it's this.
Dear shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery.
Oh, I'm not jumping over it. I got
How
confused.
did the culprit get past the security? The critical lab security system was always live.
True.
There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit.
They would have.
That security system? No living human can breach it.
That's not true.
Slash through this mystery.
We had Fubuki's power, but is this implying that the culprit would have known about Fubuki's power? Do 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 do.
A human could get past the panel chamber. In fact, that's how we got past the panels. But we reversed time every time that happened.
Correct. So whenever it was struck by the current, you went back in time. But while that was occurring, that person was burnt to a crisp every time you failed.
But
So wait, hold on. Hold on a momento. Let me just check something really quickly. I need to have a quick look at something. Like 1 second. I'm technically at work right now, so I just need to check something really fast. Alright, let's have a look. New changes were made. Okay, it's resolved. It's fine. That's all being removed. That's added. Yep. Looks good. Alright, cool. Let me just scroll up and approve this. That's getting removed. That's getting changed. That's updated. That's removed. All that shit is removed. That is all. Wait, what got changed here? What? Only that part got removed. That part got changed to a different line? Okay, I don't know why that got changed. That's removed. That's removed. It's removed. Cool. Okay, that's easy. Okay, cool. Alright. There we go. Let me just set this back up again. Alright. Let's continue.
Which means
Sorry for the delay.
you killed the culprit over and over again.
Vivia,
If only you had chosen to remain ignorant, I would have walked beside you in silence. But if you intend to seek the truth, then I must stand in your way.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
He's going to betray you, Master.
Betray me?
It's up to you, Yuma.
Yeah. Why is he
This
betraying us?
is your final chance to save. What are you going to do?
Shut your
It's
mouth,
time
Vivia.
to decide your past and your future.
Why, Vivia?
We seek the truth every time, that's the thing. fighting you now? Is that right? Is Vivia the culprit? I'm curious and concerned. Why is he fighting us on this? I just think that our peace and quiet will be disturbed if we solve this case. Okay. Toxic gas properties, gas 30 minutes after the so that's certain. 3 stab wounds. Another injuries could be that. Electric round. Rapid blackout research. So across the shadow, the research claims it must have been the hitman. Got no.
We ask you. How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber? It's impossible to avoid the gas.
Okay, hold on. Impossible to avoid the gas. Could they have worn a gas mask? That back. Here also, regular gas masks are ineffective against it. Takes about 30 minutes after exposure for the toxins to spread, and death is certain. That is a good point. Regular gas masks are ineffective against it. I actually don't know. That is interesting to think about, though.
Gas. The culprit will surely die.
Okay, I agree with that.
You should already know this, right?
Yes, that is true.
Gas is a special trait.
Yeah, 30 minutes after the exposure to spread. Okay, it takes 30 minutes after exposure for the toxins to spread, so they could have. It still could have happened, but I don't know. We'll see. Are we fighting Vivia? I don't know. He has questions.
Gas can see through even a gas mask. No ability can nullify its toxicity.
That's true.
Once it hits you, you're done for.
That's not quite exactly true.
You die before reaching Weska.
Okay, that is wrong. You could just killed him and died. Also true, if it's like a pure vengeance plot, yes. There's a 30-minute window after being exposed.
If you pass through the toxic gas, you'll die. But you'll have 30 minutes before it kills you. Which means you could survive for 30 minutes.
You have to pay attention to the super plot to call it.
What? Don't tell me.
There are no gas masks here that can block this toxic
Yeah, the only
gas.
really
No
interesting
forces
good
that can
case was
nullify
case
it.
number 2 so far.
There's only one way you could get through it.
This one's alright, this is an okay case.
You do.
That's the worst toxic gas trap.
You endure it in hopes
A little bit.
of taking you to the next room.
But it's something.
The culprit didn't do
I'd
anything.
say this is a
to
good case.
counteract
This
it,
case is...
just pass through the toxic gas.
It's okay so far.
It's the only explanation that makes sense.
Number 2 was awesome.
This is
Case,
the truth.
chapter 2 case was superb.
I can't believe it.
This one's okay.
But
It's okay so
the
far.
culprit really did just endure the toxic gas.
Then they...
You say that because they were cross-dressing? You're just saying that because you made wearing a skirt? Hey,
The culprit.
it's a good extra bonus point for that case.
The culprit.
If he was cross-dressing for more, if he's cross-dressing for more of this case, that would bump up the rating by a few points. I'm not gonna lie.
It appears you finally glimpsed the truth. Well, how does it feel to have your world shatter before your eyes?
I think my world is shattering. I'm
Isn't this
chilling.
what you wanted?
What I don't understand is why Vivia is making such a big deal about it.
Yomi's mystery phantom and Vivia are both right. Subconsciously.
Okay. See, I didn't even watch that case. I knew you liked it. Look, I'm a simple man with simple interests. I know what I like.
Up until now, the Mystery Labyrinth was withholding the mysteries that led to the culprit. And that's because...
That being said, the
It's a
actual
reflection
mystery
of
itself
my own
was interesting too. I liked going through and like talking to all the different culprits and like learning their sides and stuff, impersonating their friends and whatever. That was pretty cool. I actually just liked that case straight up.
Master, what's wrong? Do you know who the culprit is? It's the hitman, right?
I don't think it is.
The truth.
truth is worthless. Nothing has less value in this isolated, rainy city. No one wants the truth.
Look at something
Not
in the mirror.
even you. Now, rot away and die right here. No one will get in my way. Kanai Ward, they both belong to me.
Albert, I don't know, dude. When the breaking ghost turned big and at you again? Dune. Dune, actually. Not far off that. I hate that you can say that and I know what you mean. That's just straight up cursed, man.
If the culprit carried out the crime like you deduced,
Oh, ow.
then they should be dead from the toxic gas.
Okay.
But no one at the scene has died from poisoning.
Ow.
If you can understand that much, then what are you still doing here?
What? I've nothing to repel
You're
there.
right that no one in that lab died from that toxic gas. But that was part of the culprit's plan from the beginning. They planned to distort the facts of their death.
Yuma.
Wait a minute.
Face the
I
truth.
just realized something. Was it Chief Yaku? Wait a minute, dude. Hold
The
on.
world will fall apart.
It makes sense now.
You
That
believe.
answer is actually what would... That would make sense. Now I understand what Vivia's reasoning is.
Your deduction is wrong.
I think I get it.
Don't disturb the peace. It's not even worth debating.
Ow.
Is this the best you can do to refute it? Just give up and die!
The culprit misrepresented this by using the Hitman.
This, I'll expose the truth.
The culprit misrepresented their death. The hitman. The culprit realized their plan would be exposed if someone in the lab died from toxic gas. So they used the hitman to cover up their own death.
Was Yaku? Why would he want to kill the guy?
Meaning, the hitman wasn't hired to assassinate the doctor. They were hired to cover up the culprit's death by toxic gas.
Huh? The hitman's target was the culprit? Not the doctor? But the doctor was stabbed by the knife with the inscribed F. Doesn't that belong to the hitman?
Oh no, I get it. Oh wait, what? Hold on a minute.
All you would need is a similar knife. The story of Fink the slaughter artist using a knife inscribed with the letter F is well known.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right?
So it was all a ruse? The real culprit made it look like the hitman did it?
Stop! To hell with detectives and the truth! There is no real culprit! Doctor!
Huh?
You're-
What's going on?
The real culprit is...
The time has finally come.
Yuma.
It's time for you to acknowledge what you've known all along. If the tiny cracks
Me with a dark hair.
further, the mirror will shatter. Knowing this, then show me your conviction.
The clues pointing to the identity of the hitman's target. I've known.
Now,
Okay, let's do it. Can I select the profile? Dude, there's so much talking. God damn it, man. Just let me pick the thing. Defeat Yomi with a key. But a young man and woman. The woman is wearing a light pressure. The man cannot be recognized because of bloodstains on the picture. Is it this guy? Is that the dude? What was the clue leading to the true culprit? Let's say whatever he didn't want to disposed of. Peacekeeper. Okay. Death threat. The death threat was sent to the target, but the peacekeepers. However, this has never been the case with King's Water. He issued a death threat. Enlarge image. I don't know this. I guess.
The bloodstained photo found in the hallway near the lab. That was the hitman's target. The blood obscured the person's face. But I know who it is. It could only be one. It could only...
How do you know? That person in the photo is the hitman's target. And...
It's...
No. Stop! Don't you dare say
Come on, man! Dude, it's dragging it on.
I don't understand,
I don't get it.
but good luck, Master.
Reveal my face, streamer. I'm gonna reveal it. LOL, I get to choose. That's the one. The middle one is the answer. Okay, the one on the right is not the answer. What is the one on the right? They did not try on that rightmost option. It was Yumizu all along. Well, no, sorry. Yumizu was the target. Yumizu's brother was the target of the hitman.
Huh?
Chief. Yako.
Wow. Why such a big fucking deal? Because he was meant to be a good guy the whole time. He was like our friend. He was our chief. And now he's evil question mark.
Why is Fuzzhead here?
Chief Yako was the only person attacked by the hitman in the lab. In other words, the chief was the hitman's target. But Chief Yako tried to hide that photo by tossing it behind the houseplant. He hid it knowing it'd be an important clue. And that's because the person in the photo is Chief Yako himself. It was given to the hitman so he'd know his target. And the chief tried to conceal it. Which means the blood covering the face on the photo was likely done on purpose.
Wait, who issued the hitman? I'm still confused.
Hold on, Master. Are you serious?
Did he...
Really saying
Okay, so he... Okay, here's my understanding. So Yako wanted to kill the doctor. And by doing that, he was gonna die. So he hid that fact by hiring a hitman to kill him as well at the same time.
Really? I don't buy it.
Why did you want to kill the
Actually
doctor
put
again?
together this elaborate murder? He's knocking on death's door just for this?
Does it look like complicated? Yeah, but what's his motive?
But there's no other way.
Don't
His
forget
anime?
the stuff.
You guys are ready back and you press the correct button when you think you got the correct answer. Okay. Maybe I missed paying attention somewhere. Why did you want to kill the... Why do you want to kill the doctor?
Phantom vanished. The truth has been mostly exposed, and the labyrinth cannot function much longer. Anything I do now might not matter.
What's his motive? Do we know? Does he have a reason for this?
Do it anyway. Because it's something I must do. While the chief takes his final breaths.
Vivia.
Yuma. If Chief Yako is the culprit,
A big fucking box cutter? It's huge.
then what about that death threat? Why would the chief send it? If he was the killer?
To conceal his identity.
Answer me, Yuma.
Pretty simple. Straightforward, I feel like. Make it seem like the doctor was in danger? No. You wanted someone to stop his crap? No, that's not the answer. To scare the doctor? No, you can scare him.
That's not the reason.
What? Whoa, what? Wasn't that scare him?
Why would the chief send it? If he was the killer.
Huh? Okay, I don't know actually. I'm confused now.
Answer me, Yuma.
Okay, why would he send the death threat? It's not... Make it seem like the doctor was in danger? Maybe that's the answer. He wants someone to stop his crime? I don't know if that's the truth. Scare the doctor? Maybe! I don't know, dude, what? Is it the first one? I think it might be the first one. I don't get it. There's literally no stakes. True! You just get to retry.
Why would the chief send
Hallmark
it?
movie ending, music.
If he was the killer. Answer me.
Answer me.
Yuma.
Okay, I'm gonna say scare the doctor. Freak him out. Make it seem like he was in danger, sorry. Not to freak him out. Failure.
By sending that note, everyone would believe the doctor's life was in danger, which was necessary for this all the master detectives headed to the secret lab because
Right, to get them all over there. I get you. Okay.
Chief Yako brought them here to take advantage of their abilities.
Huh? Their abilities?
But the death threat wasn't sent just to the detectives. The peacekeepers received it too. What was the point of that? Why put them on high alert? What is the truth behind it all?
Does that hinder to use the disguise ability? No, I think it's like to hinder the ability of us to investigate. Okay, not to induce chaos, I guess. It's not really the right answer. Never mind. Let's try again. Quick time event, baby.
The death threat wasn't sent just to the detectives. The peacekeepers received it too.
The peacekeepers.
What was the point of that? Why put them on high
The
alert?
peacekeepers.
What is the truth behind it all?
The beekeepers. Not this. Not the second one. Why are you like trying to stab us right now? Get arrested after the incident? No?
Been thinking about that.
You aren't really quick at the quick time events? No, it's not being quick. I'm picking the wrong answer. That's not the same as speed,
The
Yumizu.
death threat wasn't sent just to the detectives. The peacekeepers received it too. What was the point of that?
B-movie alternate
Why
ending?
put them on high alert? What is the truth behind it all?
Disguise ability? What?
The note was sent to the peacekeepers because they were also part of the plan.
But there's only one thing that I know streamer is too quick. I guess you also know about that too. If only you knew.
When the peacekeepers received the note, they dispatched a lot of their personnel to the scene. The master detectives were able to take advantage of the commotion to enter the facility. They did it by disguising themselves as peacekeepers.
It would be convenient to have a lot of peacekeepers around if you want to get into the lab disguised as one.
This is why the peacekeepers also received the death threat.
Hey, you still want to do this? It's not too late to give up.
I am well aware of the danger. I haven't gotten this much exercise in a long time. But this is something I must do. I can't leave the chief like this.
Vivia.
Whether she doesn't want to see her asshole even fighting you. He's in denial. He doesn't want it to be the chief.
Everyone disguised themselves as peacekeepers. And then you were already at the lab.
Yes.
Wait! I knew it.
The chief said he'd buy us some time, but he actually went and hid inside the airlock.
Was the blackout part of the plan? So the one who caused it.
Masculine dialogue disgusting. This is a very slow case, man.
The chief?
Who caused the blackout? Dr. Questka, I mean, he could have. I don't know why he would. Wasn't Yako. He did not do it. It wouldn't be good if it was fast. It's already not.
But he actually
right.
went and hid inside the airlock.
Was the blackout?
Also, I don't like this specific version of this game.
Was that also the chief?
Oh. I like lose interest a lot with these like quick time events. What Doggy West guy? Maybe it was. Wasn't. Okay, never mind.
The chief said he'd buy us some time, but he actually went and hid inside the airlock.
Was the blackout part
Get
of
it's
the
bad
plan?
he isn't wearing a dress, get over it.
So
That
the
is
one
not
who
why
caused it,
this is a snooze fest.
Was that also the chief?
It says resident sleeper. Slaughter artist. Oh my god, he caused the blackout.
The chief was with me in the
Security room, the hitman.
What?
It made us think the doctor was in danger. We used Amapel and Chief Yako had it. He used us to.
I'm just reading all the I'm reading all the dialogue in my head, alright? I'm not letting all the dialogue play out.
So, Master, that was all part of Fuzz.
The only way to get past it, the chief knew we'd.
I think it's more like he trusted that we.
I'm counting on you both.
Trust? How could this be a trust thing? He gathered the Master Detective. What a scumbag! Out of all the criminals I've ever met, Master, grab that coward and...
Enough!
I guess I can bring everything this in the kick stream. Yeah, I'm gonna get some food. You're really killing the vibe. Don't care. I'm not that invested in this case.
Why did it have to come to this? Chief Yako saved me. He took me in. I had lost everything. Sure, he may have been a little pushy at times, but still. I really admired him. So...
It's the last case? I don't think so. I think there's still one more chapter.
Why did you do it?
And someone killing the vibe of a game someone else likes by doing something like being bored enough to fall asleep. Oh my god!
In the picture?
You woke up and chose violence. Oh my god, dude.
Chief, please tell me.
There's no point in asking.
Look, a big problem for me, I'm not super attached or like invested in like any of the characters in this game, which is I don't know if that's, I don't think that's the game's fault necessarily. But like, high stakes sort of like, oh my god, Chief Yako was the bad guy kind of thing is like, alright, okay. The case itself like still has to be interesting, I guess, for me.
That's just a mystery phantom. It's not the.
But nothing wrong with that.
Fuzz
Nothing wrong with the, you know, with liking the game, that sort of thing. I'm just kind of not super bought into it. It's just kind of a snoozer a little bit. I enjoyed Case 2 though. I really enjoyed Case 2. But I'm like not super bought into the characters. What would it be? What does everything to say? Well, I don't know. Some people could be like super into the game, you know.
Are a reflection of the same people in the real world, right?
If I'm like, if I watch a movie and I don't enjoy the movie, it's not the movie's fault necessarily, right?
Which means he should hold the same thoughts. The photo behind the houseplant. I don't know what the chief was hiding.
Of course it is. Dark, you are an idiot, man, sometimes. If you watch like The Godfather or something like that, and then you're like, I actually didn't really like it, bad movie. It's not the movie's fault, right? It's just not for you.
But that photo must have been dropped by the hitman after he was done with it. The chief picked it up and used his own blood to obscure the face.
It was like a howler monkey flinging his shit at you through the whole movie. That would be the movie's fault? I don't know if that's how it works necessarily.
He knew the truth would be exposed if that photo was found. So, he hid it behind the potted plant. He left his blood on it. Almost like he wrote a dying message, but in truth, It was actually a secret he wanted to keep hidden.
Maybe Emoji Movie. I have not seen the Emoji Movie.
Master, I think you know this, but to exit the Mystery Labyrinth, you will have to eliminate the culprit.
We've got to kill Chief Yaku.
Eliminate the chief?
Are you really? After all the mysteries are solved, the chief back in the real world will die.
He's already dead. Oh my. Shinigami.
But you saw yourself, Yuma. The chief is already knocking on death's door. Will you still bury him in the name of truth?
I have to. Age of Ultron and Emoji Movies are two movies where it is entirely the movie's fault. Look, depending on how you interpret that, it's either... It can always be the movie's fault, and it can always, I guess, also not be. It's really, look, it's a two-way street, you know? A movie and the viewer have to both...
The chief took me in when
both work together for it to be an enjoyable experience. Whether the movie's good or bad or not is like a separate discussion, I guess.
I trusted him from the bottom of my heart. Now, I have to end his life?
You know, I liked it, surprisingly. The little bit of peace and quiet I found at the Nocturnal Detective
It was an amazing movie. I feel like Winter Soldier was pretty good. I enjoyed it, Winter Soldier.
You knew the truth behind this case from the very...
I had, because of my spectral projection. I knew the chief had been planning something for quite some time, but...
I pretended not to see. Is that why you were trying to kill me with the box cutter, man? You're unhinged, man.
I admired him, and the world he had made.
That's why you threatened me, and were so uncooperative in the investigation.
See, look, I dislike Vivi. I don't like Vivi as a character.
I knew you would.
Even if his voice is sexy or whatever, I don't like him, dude.
But I tried my best to keep you away. Exposing the truth won't save anyone. Neither the chief, nor...
He might be like cool and like aloof and whatever, but he's unhinged, dude. He's unhinged!
Master, you've already come this far. What'll happen to the other master detectives if you die
He didn't
here?
bully you enough. I think he's just annoyed that I dislike this game a little bit.
Didn't you say you wanted to expose
I'm
the
sorry,
truth
you
and save
boo-boo.
everyone?
I'm not a Raincard fan, I don't think.
Vivia.
Oh, we still have one more case. It could still redeem itself.
Time would come.
Okay, if you dislike the game, okay.
My conviction. The conviction to accept the truth. No matter how cruel it may be.
Vivian's a Nagano from Wish. That is hilarious. I've never heard that opinion before. That is so funny.
Isn't it?
You are weirdly kind of right, though. That's actually so on point.
Yes. And yet you intend
Is Vivi evil, damn? No, Vivi is not evil. Vivi is just completely unhinged. Which is different, technically.
Hey, you better not get in Master's way again.
Our chief of operations, our main guy, our big dude who was like our club leader, turned out to do a murder, and Vivi was like, "No, I refuse to believe that's the case," and then tried to kill us in the attempt of like figuring out the solution to the murder. Pretty weird, pretty wacky.
Yuma.
And now he's like, I just couldn't accept it.
When the chief's soul called out to us.
Huh?
I'm surprised Yuma's so okay with like, you were trying to kill me with the box cutter like a minute ago. You were aiming for my head, man.
Yeah, the truth is cruel.
Who that
Never
is?
in history has the truth been known to be kind. But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth...
There was like earlier also a character that kind of turned out to be kind of interesting or whatever. Started off as a stalker, and she stalked us, and then became part of our friend group. I was like, this is a weird writing trope.
In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live.
You like Mario, and I don't like it, but you don't care. I agree this game has a lot of issues, but I think it's better as it goes forward, at least in my opinion. I feel like it like was meh, and then it had case 2, and now it's meh again.
So really...
But maybe the last case is good.
So much about it?
But the problem is as well, with a
When
game
you're
like this, if
believe
like
in your
characters
own
are kind of
heart.
important, so if your characters
That
are not
way,
that compelling
even
and not
if
that
things end
interesting,
up all wrong,
then it makes it
at
hard
least
to be
you can
invested
stand
in the
proud.
more dramatic stuff that does happen. Because of the spirit? No, the actual mystery itself was interesting too. Spirit aside.
Sake. But I could never say with confidence that I was proud of myself.
Legit, the V3 Chapter 1 reveal shit is the same thing? Maybe. I didn't like that twist in V3.
In the end, I was just running away from everything.
Because in the game, I think that's technically 6 if you count Chapter 0.
That's why.
Unless this is the last chapter.
I entrust this to you.
Entrust what?
You signed a pact with the Death God.
I love the twist in V3.
Truth.
It was an interesting
I
twist.
Want to see your conviction.
Game just suffers from bad fanfic style dialogue. It does a lot. I realize this more now because I started playing. So on Kick.com, I started playing Little Busters. That's like infinitely better character dialogue. I think the dialogue is like a really big weak point. But not just that. There's a lot of like problems, I guess.
As long as you don't stray from exposing all truth.
Like I feel like this game has similar problems to Danganronpa, but they're like exacerbated. If that makes sense. Oh, you're Jacob Storm. Hello, welcome.
I want to see it through to the end.
I feel like Danganronpa suffers from like
I
not great characterization sometimes, weak dialogue, a little bit, but it's not as pronounced in Danganronpa as it is here, I guess. Except in Danganronpa, the cases are really fun. In this game, there's been one fun case, and the rest have been kind of not super interesting. This one was alright. This is probably the second best case in the game, maybe. I'm trying to think. Chapter 3, Chapter 1, Chapter 0. It's probably the second most interesting case, but like not that far above the rest.
I won't avert my eyes any longer. I too want to live with my head held high.
So in a game you can fail in a game? That's not necessarily true. I mean, a visual novel is technically a game, but you can have visual novels that just have a super straightforward linear path that you're just not making any decisions in. To escape suffers from a wordy Wikipedia article edited dialogue, yeah.
Vivia.
When you're lost, believe in your own heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong,
I will say, okay, despite that, since I've said a lot of negatives about the game, I will give you my feelings on what the pros are. I think the game is awesome music, because I like this kind of music, so I like the BGM. I love the voice acting. The voice acting is awesome across the board. I'll give it that.
I understand, Chief Yako.
I'm enjoying that.
Thank you for everything you've done for me.
This is a bad anime where someone sits on the controller and reruns at 38 seconds when you don't remember their Taco Bell order. Yeah, it is pretty easy mode. Ace Attorney still solos the visual novel genre? Maybe for Western audiences, that's. It's definitely. I mean, Ace Attorney original trilogy is like a favorite of mine, but I have like a bias as well because I played it when I was younger. But Ace Attorney suffers from like main character not developing that much as a character over the course of the series. A little bit. Like, Phoenix Wright himself doesn't go through that much character development. Which maybe he doesn't really need to, necessarily. But it makes up for, like, you know, it has a lot of charm, I guess. I think, like here, okay. I enjoyed the Great Ace Attorney 1 less than the original Ace Attorney trilogy, but I think the main character for Great Ace Attorney was way more interestingly written than Phoenix Wright ever was. Even though I like it less, if that makes sense, right? Have you played Inner Trials and Tribulations? I did, but by comparison, I think it's not quite as much. Finish Ace Attorney. You should, Key. I love Trials and Tribulations, though. That's probably my favorite Ace Attorney game overall. If I had to pick just one. We've got Knife, Intercom, and Amapel. How would Dr. Haskell communicated with? With Amapel? No. Through the intercom. Do I have that option as a thing? Intercom. Oops, come back. How far are you into Apollo Justice? I'm past. I think I'm on case 2 or 3. I forget. I haven't played it in a little while now. I'm playing it with a friend at the same time. Toast Soul from the stream. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm playing it off stream with him, so we're trying to get back together to play it again. Fish Escape. I want to continue where I left off a restart. You didn't get far enough to make restarting worth it. Wait, you didn't get far enough to make restarting worth it? Wait, what do you mean by that? If he's not far, isn't that like a good reason to restart? I feel like once you're super far, and then it's like worth not restarting anymore. If you apologize in case one feature you can do, it's fucking throw out the window. A little bit, yeah. Apologize is a fun game though. The big thing that Phoenix Wright has going for it is that the characters are fun, but also it's got really interesting cases for the most part. Phoenix Wright's strong point is like having interesting cases to solve. Whose power was using the panel room? Amaterasu operations. No, okay. Dying. Peacekeepers. Decontamination device. Is there like a where did he hide? Who killed the culprit? This is like at the very end. Okay. On this. Where'd the culprit hide? Okay, the thing. Where's the thing with Doohickey? I really dislike Apologetic with least favorite, but I'll see what you think about it when you get around to finishing it. Oh, you think it's your least favorite? Wow, okay. I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. I actually really enjoy it. But I'll hit you up about it once I'm done with it. Okay, that's solved. Okay. Whose power? Fubuki's power. Oh, I thought it meant like power supply power. Dude, look at the frying though. This is crazy. What a plot. Whoop. Go back. Cheap yakker. Oh my god. Holy balls. Good to go. Blue Destiny fixed a lot of ages problems. Spirit of Justice fixed a lot of less improvements. I like those two a lot more. Yeah, I'm excited to actually play through this. I reckon those will be super, super fun. Certain characters just felt really weak. Which ones? You're talking about, about this one? Dude, they introduced a big problem. My problem with this thing, they introduced way too many characters that just didn't play much of a role. They like tricked you in the beginning. They did this like thing at chapter 0, like, hey, here's the main cast. JK, never mind, here's a different main cast. And then in like chapter 3 or whatever, they're like, oh, here's another series of like more characters or whatever, and you'll have them for like one case, and that's it. That was like really weird. I don't know. I didn't like that.
Detailed plot centered on the doctor.
The old geezer was
okay, let's watch.
Inside a lab at Amaterasu HQ. He was a total hermit in the critical lab with a totally overkill security system.
The culprit made thorough preparations beforehand to break through that system.
Oh, you're talking about Zero Escape, Mizu.
The humane thing to do is to reintroduce him to society first.
Yeah, with
Kuruma is an interesting character, but there were things about it that felt unnecessary. Oh, you're talking about this game, okay, okay.
Posing as a hitman, the culprit sent a death threat to the peacekeepers, the detective agency, and the research.
Dude, Kurumi was a lame character, man.
At the same time, they contracted a real hitman and
what do you mean those things about her character that felt unnecessary?
They spilled the beans about Gramps being in danger to lure both the peacekeepers and the detectives to the lab.
You see, the master detective's presence at the scene was an indispensable part of the plan.
Here's Kurumi. She's the stalker who stalked us for a while, and then we just let her into our club. She's like, oh, you can join, never mind, it's fine, I forgive you for stalking me. You're not weird. And then she accompanied us in chapter 2. The one I was asking about? No, you're asking about the time rewinder person who's Fubuki. That's a different person.
I was rescued by Tetsuhiko and the culprit, who were disguised as peacekeepers. With the real peacekeepers rushing
like another character probably only used the term for even when Avery was sad. Wasn't she the entire reason that even chapter 2 happened at all?
But after catching up
out.
You're just like, help me solve the case. And we're like, okay.
The blackout itself was caused by the hitman, right? And getting separated was all part of the culprit's plan.
How do you get with all these anime names? Well, I'm the one playing the game.
To hide in the vents in the airlock chamber.
She was great for chapter 2. She was alright. She didn't really play much of a role other than just being the person who initiated the case happening in the first place. But I don't think she actually really did anything in chapter 2.
But since that lab used a separate
I think she was involved, but I wish she had more substance. That's fair.
This whole the doctor's in danger spiel was an act, huh? He made a fool of you, Master.
We're going to be Kurumi investigate areas and stuff. That would have been an interesting idea, yeah.
Someone attacked the doctor while we were trying to talk with him over the intercom.
Why do you even want the doctor dead? I do not know.
The doctor's lab.
I don't remember if that was discussed.
At that time, the old geezer was playing
I actually
games.
don't know what the motive for this was.
And he even tried to kill you and the others with a trap. That bastard
Oh, wait, what?
wanted to use your dead bodies. He really got you there, Master.
I don't see why you're so happy about it.
You can assume I was right and it
The
says.
Dr. Sham made the case even more confusing.
Was he just like a bad guy? I don't get it. Anyway,
The critical lab was guarded by tight security.
it happened.
The way through was by using an Amapal. The culprit rode on it by emerging from their hiding place.
I'm not invested enough to remember why Yaka wanted to kill this guy.
Jumping onto the robot's head.
All aboard.
Does anyone know? You missed me. Why did Yaka want to kill this dude again?
Of toxic gas.
Vicky and Hilara are cool. Yeah, Hilara's awesome.
Themselves against the gas, but
Wish we saw more of Hilara.
it wasn't a problem. Next up, the panel chamber and high voltage shocks.
Something to do with the missing file and the rando girl photo? Maybe.
Thanks to that sheltered skink, we got all the continues we could want.
I don't think I picked up whatever relevant plot information was thrown my way. That has to do with why he had this motive in the first place.
The culprit had anticipated we would get through this way. They also knew they would die over and over as a result.
I think they explain it. Do they?
The camera feed was affected.
Like in a
when the
bit.
culprit
Oh,
jumped
okay.
on. They should have realized what was happening.
No use crying over spilt blood. On to the next thing.
Pretty brutal, dude.
Where were we? Oh yeah! To open the door to the doctor's lab, Amapal had to reach out its arm and hit a switch. And when the door opened wide enough for a person to squeeze through, the killer snuck inside.
Amapal can't follow any new commands while its arm is extended, so the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
Then the culprit boom killed the old
He was playing
geezer
Valheim without us.
using knife
You better not be.
Gramps was pretty much dead, so a backstab was
Wait, how do
easy.
you know, Q?
Then,
Played it before. He's played it before! What?
before Amapal entered,
Rip.
they knocked the robot over on the way out.
They then went back into the airlock chamber vent to wait for
The most
you
contrived
and
mystery
others to
ever.
arrive.
A lot of these mysteries are contrived.
They entered the critical lab and found the doctor's body. The culprit
For everything to
used
play it.
that time to get out of the
Okay. I didn't know that you had
vent
played it
to the
before.
That was when they were found by the hitman
Don't worry. That's all
and
G.
stabbed.
Is it good?
hallway. They'd already been in contact with a toxic gas, so death was inevitable. However, dying by gas would expose them as the doctor's killer.
Is the issues with them trying to fix the game? Oh, he's troubleshooting. Okay. Good luck, good
Thereby
luck.
concealing any involvement.
Boop, boop, boop. Bum, 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 bum.
I guess that means the killer completely trusted in the master detective's capabilities. They knew those powers would get them close to the doctor. But why were they willing to die to hide the crime?
I can't say for certain. Was it his pride as a detective? Did he simply not want his friends to know? Whatever it may be, I'm prepared to face the truth. The culprit who murdered Dr. Weska, and even included his own death in the plot. Yako Furio! It was you!
Yeah, go Furio! It fucking sucks. Ugh. Well, at least we're done with this chapter, which means we're almost done with the game. I'm trying to power through it to have it done. And we can move on with the obligation arc stuff.
The truth.
And also Breath of the Wild, we can finish that. What are you gonna eat? I have curry that I am gonna heat up, I think. Might also go out to get some ingredients, potentially.
But why?
Why?
Chief Yako.
Okay, now we find out why.
Why didn't you ever talk to us about this? Why did it have to end this way? Why didn't you tell us? Is this really what you wanted? Can you even hear me?
You talk to ghosts now? It's like a metaphor. I don't think it's actually happening.
It is. Exterminating the real culprit's soul and destroying the Mystery Labyrinth.
He's just talking to his soul. It's different, Dark.
That's why I'm here. Bloodlust. Overflowing despair.
Oh wait, there isn't any big enlargement thing, I think, right? He's just dying. We don't have to do the thing. So he died? He is about to. I mean, he was gonna die anyway, but we're gonna... Any culprit that we investigate in this game who turns out to be like the person responsible for the murder or whatever, dies as part of Shinigami's power. He's crying! He engulfed him. Okay, that was kind of pretty. You guys will scare Baronade? I'm not scared, dude. Alright, here we are. This is nice. I like the aesthetic of this game, though. That's another positive. I like the aesthetic. Then he wakes up.
Master's naivete must be rubbing off on me. I mean, not even I hated Buzzhead. That's weird. This Mystery Labyrinth is falling apart slower than usual.
It's like hallways? Not the hallways. The hallways are ultra terrible game design. But the background here is cool.
Let our guards down yet. Do you really think we're done here?
Huh?
Do you have all of the fragments of truth that you sought? If so, we could just leave, right?
All the mysteries been solved? No, some mysteries remain.
No, we haven't uncovered everything yet.
The hallways in the Mystery Labyrinth? Yeah. No. I do not like the hallways in the Mystery Labyrinth. They're not interesting.
Huh? What's remaining?
He was startled by the
Puggies. I know it's slow, but this place is starting to come down.
Maybe it's not directly related to this case.
Why does it have to comprise like 35% electrical tape? Are you talking about Vuya?
Questions unanswered.
Tape or like belts? I actually don't know.
Please, help me, Shinigami.
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you, Master. No, I can't resist helping you when you rely on me. First, we need to reveal whatever mysteries are left. That should open up a new path.
Oh, Shinigami. The mystery. Why the hell did he want to kill the guy again? I actually don't know. Barrel time. Shinigami. Shinigami is a fun character.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Frescas. It's a 5-letter word. Emails! M-E. Where's the A? Where's the A? Where's the L? There we go. Done. Whee! Where's she launching it? We're blasting off again! What? I don't think we've gotten the butt shot before. I don't remember that. She almost sat on the camera. I got a face full of cheeks. Also, wait, hold on. Let me check something really quick. See, what are these notifications?
Oh, it's a secret dungeon! The labyrinth must be breaking down so slowly because the identity of the culprit isn't the only mystery. But it's still definitely coming down, so you better hurry, Master!
For Homelander powers.
Yeah.
Hentai University is on Switch. This is fine. What is Hentai University? Are you sure?
I'll follow you to the end.
Are there adult games on the
you
Switch?
reach
That's crazy if that's true.
Thank you.
Alright, you guys loved hallways. Get ready for more hallways! Let's go! Let's go! I love hallways. I love running. I love holding forward. This is not enough gameplay for me. That's the perfect amount of gameplay. Just hold straight ahead.
Do you regret this?
The entire Sakura catalog on Switch. Is it actually? Based? Let's go. I have that on Steam. I haven't played through the games though.
Think. Remember what the Chief's soul said. If you keep that in mind while knowing who the true culprit is, doesn't it seem like he wanted you to find the truth? Even though.
Imagine opening some Switch and the first thing you see is inside.
Why is that?
Maybe there's a hidden truth behind this case, and the Chief wanted us to find it.
There could be some anonymous person involved.
If Anonymous is part of this case, they must have a motive for killing Dr. Wesker as well.
You boomer to know what those letters mean. When did you see it?
Was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
It's an awesome meme though.
Could it be that Anonymous took advantage of Chief Yako by instigating him to commit murder?
Yes. It's unlikely the Chief just happened to kill Dr. Wesker right as he was planning to flee.
If that's true,
Anonymous and Raincoat. They put Anon from 4chan.
Involved in the case. They could be the mastermind, the Grey Eminence.
Gray's my 13th favorite color!
Why?
Might stream? Yo, what are you gonna stream, dude? Are you gonna be streaming Mario? Hate hallways? You hate hallways? I love hallways. I want a game where you just run through like 50 of them. That's why I love this game.
Solved. All these crimes were committed by Yako on his own.
Why the W? Capitalize, is that a typo? Oh no, it's on purpose. Get up here!
Someone's trying to stop.
Alright, so I think maybe a horror game first. Good luck! Have a good stream, dude.
The mastermind is somewhere within this labyrinth.
Get out.
Mystery Phantom, question mark, question mark, question mark?
Get out. Get out.
Who are you, though?
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get
What's with this guy?
We can't let this stop us. We have to find it.
Right. We'll figure that.
I think it's only coming out now. Why did he kill the guy? I deleted Hillary's emails. Why was the guy keeping his emails on a private server? Oh man, come on, dude. Alright, who are we fighting? Reasoning is deathmatch. It's black and white. We're fighting the glitch.
Get out. The case. So
Yeah, but it doesn't make enough sense. We don't have a motive.
That claim doesn't hold up. No, it still isn't solved yet. I will discover who the mastermind is. I will solve every mystery.
It's Yuma.
I will not turn away from the truth.
It's Junker. Okay. It's fine. Okay, what are the solution keys? I'm gonna get a hit. Death thread. Lab map. Found hidden behind a houseplant. Knife of this appears to be the murder weapon. The same knife was found next to Chief Yaku. What is going to be the thing? Okay, maybe the lab map? This doesn't feel like a thing.
Oh. We hired Fink the slaughter artist.
Okay.
There's the murder weapon. We even killed the doctor. Yaku acted alone. So what about this anonymous? Even if they...
Wait, hold on. This death threat is like a thing that... Perhaps it's current case special. Okay, so the death threat... So this is a unique thing. Didn't we say that Yaku sent this? Maybe he didn't.
You'll never find out who they are. There is nothing connecting Yaku to Anonymous.
Nothing connecting? What? What does it matter? I don't know, dude. Solution keys. Because that's something that he shouldn't have.
Speaking of which...
Oh, okay, the map. The map is the thing connecting him. I get you, okay.
Everything was plotted by Yaku alone. He hired Fink the slaughter artist.
Whee!
He prepared the murder weapon. He even killed the doctor.
Whee! Okay.
Acted alone. So what about this anonymous? Even if they did, you'll never find out who they are.
There is nothing connecting.
Okay, rebuttal. It's this thing. There we go. Boom. Yo, Al, what's good? Hello, Al. You can speed it up by holding the right button.
Along with that photo of himself. It was strange for him to have this in the first place.
How have you been, Al? How are things?
This is the link between Anonymous and the Chief.
Oh. Okay, let's check. What have we got? The young man, woman. Storage room contains confidential documents. The door is locked. Yeah. Security log. It was an hour ago. Lost. It was 90 days. I don't know. Oh.
Anonymous doesn't exist. Yaku wanted everything.
Is that true though?
It's about some map.
Hold on. Confidential documents. The door is locked. Peacekeeper has the key to the storage room. Was Peacekeeper Yomi involved? He has the thing to the thing of the thing. Okay, I'm gonna hold this.
It doesn't prove a damn thing.
It does though. But it's not a very specific statement.
The doctor's murder. Yes. Anyone could find it.
Not true.
This is the truth. The floor plan the Chief had was from the lab's storage.
But that room was locked. No one could enter it. Only the director of the Peacekeepers had access. Peacekeeper Director Yomi.
It's making more sense.
The anonymous person who gave Chief Yaku the floor plan and pushed him to commit murder was you! The director of the Peacekeepers! Yomi Hellsmile!
Uh-oh. He's gonna die, dude. Uh-oh. The truth has been revealed. UFC! Hydrate, thank you.
You were the mastermind. You were pulling the strings from behind the scenes. You instigated the Chief to commit murder!
I never thought someone as empty as
Why the fuck did he want the doctor dead?
Feel so much emotion. This is the first time in my life I felt this angry.
How did you do it? What did you do to drive the chief to murder? Answer me!
Huh? So what if you figured it out? Who cares? Everyone died
Who
just
cares?
as I planned. No
Drew,
one can
who
lay a
cares?
hand on me. You should be grateful.
What did you say?
Master,
Why not?
he manipulated Fuzzhead from behind the scenes. This Mystery Labyrinth is for the murder of Dr. Huesca. You can't punish Yomi.
Then what can we do? He has to pay for what he did!
We can't do anything! That's why I'm freaking out too!
Are you the death god? Don't you have like
Exposing the
superpowers?
truth would be- Then why have we been seeking it all this time?
The truth is meaningless. I have to laugh. Who could have guessed things would go so well?
Damn, I was late to the stream. That's all good. How are you, Dirty? It's unfortunate
Fudo
user
was a pain in the
villain.
ass. The only reason I kept him alive is for this
the whole
moment.
time.
He didn't even realize I was manipulating him into killing the doctor for me.
Look for this.
If only we had found out what he was up to sooner. Still, I should be able
Why did he need to
bring
go
this
longer?
memory
I
back into
don't
the
know.
real world. I'm not sure if it'll help.
It doesn't matter. You're all nothing but scum beneath my feet. And now, I'm gonna dispose of you, like the trash you are!
Okay, dude.
Damn it!
Everyone said the doctor's meat was bigger and he couldn't let that slide. Jesus. If any of you guys want a good visual novel to play, by the way, would recommend Little Busters. Super good so far. I've only played 4 hours of it, but it's very, very good so far. I'm gonna play more of it today. I'm gonna be live later today on Kick. Dr. Steele 11,000 votes. Bum 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 bum. Well, let's make it a little more sense. At least we have some idea of what's going on.
Hey, hurry up! Execute these scumbags
You
immediately!
think Papa Goes to the Zoo is a good visual novel? Papa Goes to the Zoo?
Criminals have no
is
rights.
okay. What's wrong with Papa Goes to the Zoo?
Pay for this!
What's with that?
Also, that's a point and click. That's
Are
not a
you
visual novel.
seriously
Alright,
going to
I'll have you
defy
know.
me? Well,
That's a point and click adventure game. Dark.
you're
Alright.
all going to die now.
This is real bad, Master! He's serious!
Are they being held at gunpoint now? They were being held at gunpoint before.
Yomi Hellsmile. We know all about
That
your
whole
secret
Mystery
dealings with
Labyrinth
Dr.
happened
Wesker.
in like... Well, time was like paused basically.
What? Did you say something? Maybe I'll
We've like
kill the
just
loudest
come
one
out
of
of the
you
Mystery
first.
Labyrinth back into the real
If
world.
you have something to say, go ahead. I can't hear you.
Peggle's the
Come
best
on,
we had.
who wants to be the first to die?
Heckin' Peggle, dude.
Damn it!
In half a millisecond? Exactly, yeah.
I guess I'll just kill both of you at the same time.
And Vivia will not remember any of what just happened, even though he was there with us.
Do a thing we say! If he was the real culprit,
But that's established, that's how all the cases go.
It's all going exactly how he wants. Solving the case didn't help anything.
Goodbye. Hope you enjoy the worst nightmare of your
Remember the
life.
game
as
they're
you
gonna die?
The only one who will be having nightmares is you.
You! I thought you went back to the surface! What are you doing here?
Well, Yomi, there's something I want you to see. What do you think of this?
Is that a folder? What happens now? What? Is that Sans from Undertale? Oh my god. I'm gonna do a little stretch, gonna stretch my little arms. I'm feeling very hungry. I'm a hungry dude.
How
Ness
did
from
you get
Earthbound.
that?
Most of the secret deals you've been making over the years are listed here.
Oh shoot!
Looks like someone's been cooking the books.
He's been cooking it.
You conspired with Dr. Weska and leaked Amaterasu's technology to other national enterprises.
He's gonna like fire him or demote him or something? What's happening?
Bribed the right people to control this city.
Eyes! You. Hey! I don't care if he is the CEO. Arrest this masked freak! We can't let this outsider barge in here and take control of this city! Capture him! Execute him! What's wrong? Why are you just standing there? If you're scared, then I'll offer a bounty! Whoever kills him gets 100 million shin!
Like, nah, dude.
Why won't you obey me? He's using false information to tear. Kanai Ward is better off without people like.
Yeah.
Orders.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Director Yomi. This city doesn't belong
Wait,
to
what?
anyone.
Is she alive? How did she survive? I thought she got killed.
Alive?
Makoto stopped the execution.
Shoot, okay. I thought she was dead.
I am here today thanks to him.
Martina is right. Kanai Ward belongs to everyone who lives here. It doesn't belong to you!
Shinigami?
Probably best to stay quiet and watch for.
So, you're on that freak's side now?
Bruh, Yomi, you tried to kill her, man. I don't think she's on your side, dude.
I won't stand for this.
Director Yomi, there's something I'd like to say to you. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to consult.
Oh, he's getting arrested. Okay.
What?
Whoa. What?
Your reign is over, Yomi. Now, everyone, arrest the offending suspect. Please, do not be too rough. Even criminals have rights.
Damn it.
The game just made an urgency and anything going on. Isn't that just feminism in a nutshell, though? Alright, let's schmoove.
Mark my words, you masked bastard! And when I am, I'll kill you! I'll rip you to pieces!
Yeah.
I'll kill every last one of you!
If it weren't for you meddling kids.
As we discussed before, upon receiving his punishment, I hereby resign from my role.
You don't have to.
I must. This is my, well, chief ex-
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry for causing so much trouble. That should settle things for now.
I like this. I like the bass in this. The bass guitar.
What's going on?
While the peacekeepers had their hands full with the lab incident, I snuck into Yomi's room and looked around. And there, I found this file.
I found his cum sock.
It's all
Can you
thanks
believe
to
it?
you.
What a gross guy, dude.
Don't tell me. You meant to bring us here to be a decoy from the start?
It was all just a series of coincidences.
Looks like I wasn't able to die once again. Well, at least things worked out.
That was really dangerous. I thought you were done for, Master.
Gameplay. Doing a butterfly and Korean Amy.
Sorry
Under his
about
cum
that,
sock.
Chief Yako.
Perfectly hidden in plain sight.
With Yomi gone, there's a change in the winds of Kanai Ward. Even through the endless downpour, I will rebuild this city from the ground up. Because I love this city
I love
more
it.
than anyone else.
I see.
Wow, he loves the
By the
city.
way, how did your investigation at the secret lab go? Did you find what you were looking for?
I found all that and more.
So-called immortal monster.
No, I didn't find anything.
Maybe homunculi are just rumors, but let me know if you'd still like help in your search. If it's within my power, I'll permit you detectives to search anywhere.
Alright, cool. You know what? Kind of a cool ending. Does it always rain in the city? Yeah, it rains non-stop.
Well, I need to get going. You should return to
Like
your friends.
that was a really early plot point in this
I'm sure they're
thing.
worried about
It literally just constantly rains.
Plus, you need to tell everyone what happened to
Chemical
Fussy.
raincoat. Yeah.
Oh, one
Get
more
me so
thing.
dumb. It's nice. It's got a good vibe though. I like. You know what? Despite all its problems, it does have charm, which is nice. I do find the game
A gift?
very lightly charming.
Kanai Ward will be reborn, thanks to you.
Just like get their shirt up protagonist squirrel raincoat.
I
There's even a hydra like a sip.
No, that's not true. Please, accept the gift. We're friends, aren't we?
We're friends, aren't we?
Oh, but don't open it yet. It's a bit of a surprise.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
See you later.
Later, nerd. And he's off. With the homunculi, the friends we made along the way.
Are you alright? We saw a bunch of peacekeepers heading that way.
Well, how did the investigation go?
The case is closed.
Closed? Really?
I see. I'm relieved to hear that.
Does Halara want to know?
Now the chief can rest without any regrets.
Rest? Wait. Do you mean the chief? Wait, you're joking, right?
He died.
He passed away quite a while ago. I was hoping he would live until Yuma and the others returned.
He was because
There
he's the
was
killer.
nothing we could do.
He got manipulated, quote unquote, into causing the murder. He wasn't forced. He just was fed information that made him want to kill the guy.
A while ago?
Apparently. That's what I've gotten from this.
He was dead before the Mystery Labyrinth. No, it can't be.
Wow.
It will turn back time now, so please, open your eyes!
Doesn't make any sense at all. They're not going to elaborate further. We're not going to get enough information for this to actually make too much sense, I don't think.
Stop it. There's no need to keep pestering the chief.
But...
I wish I could do something too. He's dead.
He's dead.
As a
He's
detective, you should understand that.
With my detective skills, I can detect that he's no longer alive.
Don't sob like a baby. I want to cry too, but...
I want to cry too, but I can't. The stupid redhead guy wanted the doctor dead and used him as a fall guy. Why would the head detective guy just murder him instead of exposing him? Well, I don't think he knew he was getting fed that information. I think he, like, I don't know, bought Facebook ads or something that, like, convinced her to, or whatever. I don't know.
Was he already dead?
We don't know any details about how he convinced Chief Yako to even go on with the murder.
We'll never know.
I think I'll head home now.
So cold.
Did you think about the way he would murder the guy? Yep, we just don't know.
He's like an
Vivia, we should head back too. With the chief, of
Also, I don't know how he would manage to, like, subtly convince Chief Yako to, like, commit a murder so heinous that he would end up killing himself in the process. Like, what? Who the chick in the photo was? I don't know either. I don't know if, like, his sister or something, or his, like... I don't know. Apparently he was planning it for a while. I don't know, dude. Maybe they did allude to, like, what was going on and I just missed it. I don't know, dude. Fortunately, another weak source chapter. But it is what it is. And Chief Yako is dead. Case 4 or 5. This is case 4, which I think means there's one more.
How long are you gonna let this go
One more case. Wait, sorry. This is the 5th case, but it's the 4th chapter. Because we had a chapter 0, which was technically like the first case. But it goes from chapter 0 to chapter 5, so this is chapter 4.
I know you're shocked that Buzzhead was the culprit, but you and I solved it together, so...
Solved it? Yes, we did learn the truth. What's the point of solving something if it doesn't save
Well,
it?
the reason it's always raining, they had some explanation of why it always rains. I don't remember it. I don't know if it was like, oh, it's polluted, or there's like... It's something to do with the corporation, or something like that.
How could you even consider it solved?
I understand why you're upset. Alright, I'll leave you alone for now.
Kurumi! I recognize those socks.
I thought you'd be here.
There's one more case after this. Yeah, there's one more case after this one. And then we're done. Kurumi!
Kurumi,
I just promised I'd give him some alone time!
are you sure you should be walking around alone at this hour?
That's pretty cool. December 20th. December 25th. He's dragged out so long. What the fuck? Yeah.
I heard about Chief Yako.
It's dragging on, and we're not getting any more info.
Did we make a mistake? If we didn't try to find that secret lab...
I don't know if what we did was right or wrong. But either way, I think it would have ended like this eventually.
I'm glad to see that you've returned safely.
Thank you.
To tell the truth, while you were at the lab,
Boopity
I looked
boopity
into Chief
boopizoo.
Yako's past a bit.
Huh?
I was just curious.
To me, this town is my life. I just
Is my lot.
wanted to protect the but it wasn't easy. It was too much for me to handle. And as a result, I lost it.
I lost it.
In short, the chief lost his wife 4 years
He
ago.
lost his wife. She was a researcher there. Okay.
Chief's wife?
On top of that, but there seems to be more to this. At the time, it was the chief's wife that blew the whistle. But on the day before the commission came to investigate,
It's obvious that...
yeah,
Okay.
Chief Yako probably suspected that too.
So was Chief
He was conducting
Yako
his own
had
investigation.
information that led him to believe that the cause of his wife's death was linked to this specific doctor guy, and that's why he was like, I'm mad, I'm gonna kill this guy and then kill myself.
In the end, I don't know what conclusion he reached.
So that's who the chief wanted to protect.
There we go.
most.
I was guessing it was his
It's
sister.
what he meant
That was his
when
wife.
He said he...
And the person his wife accused was Weska.
Dr. Weska.
Do you know who that is?
I do, unfortunately.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
I'm a liar! Oh
It's
my
getting late.
god.
Let's head back to the detective agency. The chief's final words. I think they were actually meant for himself.
Yeah, the truth is cruel. Never in history has the truth been known to be kind. But you know what? Turning your eyes away from the truth,
Finally
and
admit it,
living a
finally
lie,
admit what?
it's harsh too. In the end, you can never look away from the truth. As long as you live, you must face that pain. So really, what's the point of worrying so much about it?
Are you frowny facing me, Izzy? That you're a liar? Me? I love lying.
Heart. That way, even if things end up all wrong, at least you can stand proud.
But I think
Everything
he
I
was
say
wrong,
is false. Alright.
because everyone is mourning you, Chief. Chief, I've
I'm lying
made
right
my
now.
mind. No matter how cruel it may be, I will expose the truth hidden in this city.
Well, rip Chief Yako. Okay, what a weird case that was.
Hey, did you come up with this dish yourself? I've never had anything so tasty.
So what a character design this is.
Thank you. Cooking is all I'm really good at, after all.
Very, very weird character design choices.
Are you hungry?
I feel like this game doesn't have a
Can we make
consistent
you
art
something
style.
at the agency?
Well, I guess I haven't eaten in a while.
What?
These characters look like from like The Simpsons or something.
Dangerous into your food. I suggest you stay far away. All right. What should I make?
I could go for some food. I am feeling foodalicious. Wacky dude. This case was not that amazing. It was okay. But I've learned to have low expectations, I think. Look at all the pipes in the buildings.
I'll go on ahead and make something in the kitchen.
She seems rather considerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you'd be more considerate to me.
Here's a question though, Yuma. Do you think we're gonna get more Raincoat games, or do you think this is gonna be standalone?
Yuma, does light shine into your world?
It's like you said. I tried so hard to find...
You should ask yourself that tomorrow.
10 lack of skirts.
The you of tomorrow will have an answer for the you of today.
As usual.
Thanks in the voice of the rain.
I'm not quite sure what you mean, Vivia.
I think we won't get another or miss the sequel. I got Nana back. Welcome back.
What's that?
It's a love letter from me to
It's
you.
hidden in the drawer of the chief's desk. It seems like a letter from Anonymous.
Anonymous? You mean Yomi?
Of course, he didn't know Anonymous was Yomi. This letter mentioned the truth behind his wife's death 4 years ago.
The truth?
It describes how Dr. Weska conspired to murder her.
Okay, why did the doctor want to murder her?
The facts were laid out.
She was a whistleblower?
And
And the doctor took that personally?
I wonder, how did the chief feel when he read it? It's not hard to imagine him burning with a desire for revenge again. By the way, this letter arrived right after I was dispatched to In other words...
So the letter...
The letter was the trigger.
Form.
Wow!
I've seen the chief staring at it back then. I didn't, but I know the chief was perhaps the map of the lab.
If so, then it was a total setup.
I'm sure the chief deeply regretted using our fortes as part of his crime.
I mean, he's dead now. I don't think he's able to regret anything.
Or
you monkey land this game?
that's
Only
just
in
the
lore.
truth I see.
Like, in theory, maybe, possibly, we don't know.
Maybe it's nothing more than wishful thinking.
They were mentioned. They were mentioned, but we haven't seen anything like that in the game. Yeah, this is the lore alert.
You might be right. I think the chief wavered back and forth the whole
It's really
time.
gonna hide your like a sip.
Yeah, I agree.
Some people think Vivia is cold-hearted, but I think he cared
I
deeply
do
for
not
the
think he's
chief.
cold-hearted. I think he's completely unhinged and a danger to himself and others.
He really did admire him.
Well, I think he's terrible at showing it. He needs to work on his facial expressions at the very...
By the way, Yuma.
This case, I liked Vivia before. This case has made me dislike Vivia, though.
Yomi
I'm gonna say.
definitely was the mastermind who worked in the shadows to put this together.
He's not my least favorite of the
With
bunch.
that aside, there's one more person I'm curious about.
You mean Makoto Kagutsuchi? Do you think it was a coincidence he brought me to the lab today?
I like Vivia. I don't like him after he tried to kill us.
Or...
With the box cutter.
Oh,
He's had a lot of wacky stuff throughout all of that.
It's a call from the WDO.
He just basically strikes me as like
We
a
should go
completely
back inside.
unhinged individual. I'm not down for that. Everyone tries to clear this game. Not your friends, though. Then even after that, he was like, yeah, you know what, I actually suspected that anyway. I'm like, bro, why did you try to kill me because of that? Because you were in denial? Okay, calm down, dude. He's working his issues. He also, his catchphrase for whatever reason is like, I want to die someday. Which I don't like. That's an uncomfortable phrase. Be on edge.
Who could have
I
suspected
do not like him
a
anymore.
proud detective of the WDO would commit murder?
He doesn't know anything.
If only the World Detective Organization had sent support to Kanai Ward sooner.
Stop it. There's no point in saying that now.
Oh,
I can hear you. Enough idle talk. Focus. The only thing a detective must do is solve cases. Concentrate on solving mysteries. Emotions must be discarded.
Yeah.
Suffering from the law until these are heavy response.
In that case, please tell us. What is the great global mystery? Many master detectives have already been killed. Keeping us in the dark.
Number one!
More deaths.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Like what happened to our chief.
A mass.
Mass kidnapping case.
Yes. Countless people from around the world that we are searching for the.
Heinous criminal.
But where could they gather? Well...
Huh? Serious?
Alara seems to know something. You'd better go have a chat, Master.
The restricted area. They could gather all the kidnapped people there.
You're right.
I was planning on discussing it later, but there is some new information about that place. It appears that the...
However,
What? That rumor was true?
In Kanai Ward, corpses rot easily due to the humidity from the rain. The corpses are then loaded, but that process is, on top of that, they are all how the bodies are buried and...
All of this secret.
The CEO is that Makoto, but how is the globe?
I know.
Doubt it. Why?
Anyway, there's definitely something happening in the city.
Soylent Green is people. Soylent Green.
We just don't know what it is.
Well, we're at it.
Huh?
He's got information as well. Hit us up with a video.
I sure wish.
I don't know if it has anything to do, but while I was using spectral projection to search,
rumor.
there's a taboo among Kanai Wards.
Taboo?
He's probably the only one who could have learned that. I doubt
It's
anyone
going to
would
explain
mention it
away them eating dead bodies.
So what was it about?
The blank, weak mist.
The blank?
Unfortunately.
You mentioned it.
That's
Nobody
it?
knows what it is. Okay. We don't know what it is.
And all we have to... The blank week mystery. I wonder if Kurumi has heard about
I've
it.
never been so uninterested in a setup for a case. Okay. People are getting kidnapped, we have some clue to go on. Okay, alright.
She's an informant who may be
The great global mystery and a heinous crime after coming this far.
Wow, they connected. What is happening? Oh my
Listen
god.
closely, detectives. If this case is ignored, more people will fall victim.
Number 1.
You are the only ones who can stop it.
Obi-Wan, your only hope.
The World Detective Organization never overlooks a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed.
Must be exposed.
As always,
Go with his face.
We
He's
are
just got
aiming
he's
for
just got
a
face
perfect
paint, man. You know, nothing wrong with that.
now that I'm involved in this case, I will guide us to that end.
Why is he like pausing so much? Why is he still talking? What is he saying?
Go forth, proud detectives.
It's like a badly dubbed anime. What's going on?
Eliminate all
What?
What the hell is that?
What's going on?
What was that flash?
What? It's like a meme.
Number 1, I heard an explosion. What's that?
What?
Another branch. A newsflash.
Dude, I can't take this game
Alright,
seriously.
give me
What
the
is going
video.
on?
We bring you breaking news. The WDO headquarters has been struck by a terrorist bombing.
Oh my
Here's
god.
live footage from the scene. You can see the fierce fire consuming it. For those of you just tuning in,
Terror attack? The WDO. What's going on?
What is this?
What will the kids next door do now?
Master, this is...
They blew up the kids next door. Huh?
What is this? I must rewind.
No, it's gas. Everyone, hold your...
You're gonna hold your breath. Don't talk.
Die someday.
Shut the hell up with you, man.
Hey, Master! Master!
Okay. Wow. The Imperfect Insider and oh my god, crazy wild. What a case. What a case. And Shivyako is dead. S. 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 B. S. Okay. Wow. Okay. No stamina. Stamina is like me running into the wrong answers and stuff. Okay, let's make a save file. Wow, good stuff. So we're on chapter 4, chapter 5.